Okay. I know you've read or heard about that game, movie, or comic, blah, blah, but you haven't heard it from us. So chill, relax. Let us talk all about it before you log off.
The thirst is absolutely real, everybody. I am Sir Aaron Carter, and you are listening to Before You Log Off. And today is a two-man show. It is just me, of course, and the internationally known Steven Gutierrez.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
And, of course, I say two-man, but I always forget to introduce intern Beth. She is with us with her multiple angles. And it looks beautiful. You can see it from the front and the side because there needs to be more representation for women. And I believe this is the best way to do it right here. So Rachel's on vacay for this episode. And she'll be back maybe next week. We'll see. You know, if she enjoys the Bahamas enough. Who knows?
I feel like she's pulled an OJ and she's murdered Galen. And is fleeing to Mexico.
She's in a white Bronco.
And she's in a white Bronco.
That's what she's doing. I mean,
it's probably a Prius. To be honest, she cares about the environment.
You do have to update the stories whenever you do stuff like that, don't you?
Yeah,
you have to modernize them so it's more relevant to nowadays, I guess. I've never liked whenever they do that with stuff. Like you
don't like the updates?
Because they did that, of course, back in the early 2000s, maybe mid 2000s with Marvel. And that's the Marvel Ultimate stuff. So it's what if, everything was happening today and stuff like that. And it was popular with a lot of people. So but what's his name? Spider-Man was I think like a web photographer or something like that. Or he was a blogger or something.
Oh, the blogger.
Yeah, okay, whatever, dude. Whatever. I didn't necessarily need that, but okay. The fans like it. So, let's go with it. He died in that series anyway, so spoiler warning, everybody.
Jeez. It's just gonna pull out the fucking stuff right in the beginning.
Yeah, he gets shot. So there it is.
Yeah.
Modernize. Do we need to? Do we need to modernize everything? I don't know.
You know what? Yeah, I think so. You got to stay relevant. You know what I mean? Like, or else people are just gonna get tired. That's why Call of Duty changed from World War II game to modern stuff, because people want to see the M16s and the AR-15s and every number with 15 in it.
But it's classic.
Every gun with 15 in it.
It's classic when it's the old school.
For sure.
World War II, beautiful, bolt action.
I can appreciate the sound of an M1 Grand.
Exactly. The paching, whatever you're done shooting.
That's iconic. Scary as hell. Yeah. If you're in actual war, but it's iconic, and I don't know, but you have to adapt, and I think that's why it's going on a tangent here, with them introducing mutants in the MCU.
Uh-huh.
What if they pull just all mutants from another reality, right? You have that I don't want to say storyline, but an incident where the mutants' world is collapsing and they flee into our world for as what is that called?
Refugees? You want them to be refugees from another dimension?
From another reality, another world or whatever. The multiverse, whatever. Right? And then that's where you get the discrimination again. And you can get that whole thing. It's people don't like them because
they're immigrants.
A different.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Hey! It's an influence. I'm not saying that's kind of their story, right? There's hatred.
Yeah, there's hatred, but they're not immigrants.
But because they're different, I'm just adding the immigrant thing to it because that's kind of a hot button topic. It's topical.
Yes.
And stuff like that. I'm saying you could do this. I'm not saying it's the best idea. I'm just throwing it out there.
Good old fashioned racism seemed to work fine for them in the comics for the longest.
Yeah, but Magneto's story, can you do the whole, Holocaust survivor thing.
I mean, you just say that they all age a little differently if you're a mutant. You have different
If you write
physiology.
into his powers that he lives longer than normal.
They did. I mean,
guess.
We're talking about comic book stuff, so clearly there's some crazy crap that could happen. Any type of thing. I mean, it's magic, you know. It's, you know. Sorry for everybody. Friday nights aren't the same so far because there's, you know, no Wanda or whatever to fill your time for that Marvel goodness. But that's what we're here for, of course. So yeah, they could do a lot of different stuff. They could do a ton of different stuff to explain it. And I don't want them to try to be so realistic that they write a bad story. You know what I mean?
True.
Like,
True.
we're trying to keep this so grounded in reality that it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't gel well, or it doesn't like really fit. Like, I feel like lean into the comic book origins. Like, that's what you should do. You should just lean right inside.
You should definitely lean into the comic book origins. That's the actual canon timeline stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should definitely do that. But I don't know, like there's like the stuff with Magneto is very important to his character.
Uh-huh.
But as time goes, you know what I mean? Like they're revamping these other heroes.
I get
it. You can bring Captain America back anytime because he was frozen at a point, and you could just keep him frozen until, you know, current time. And you can keep milking that situation the whole time.
Yeah, I get it. I understand that, like, his time frame for the being a World War II Holocaust survivor is kind of running its toll or whatever, because he's getting older and everything like that.
Yeah.
But
because now he's literally Ian McKellen's age. You know what I mean? Like that's him now.
Just say there was some other snap that happened, and he's gone for 15 years.
If you can make it make sense in the MCU world that we have now, that's fine.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And that's their
just
task.
Don't do some BS where it's like, oh, they were in the quantum realm because random mutant number 7
they might
had the power to make all the mutants go into the quantum realm. They were gone for 2 seconds.
J-Lap in chat is saying the blip messed up some people's DNA. I don't think we're going to get any type of explanations until the Eternals. Like, when the Eternals comes out and they do that, because the Eternals is going like far back in time to tell their stories too. Yeah. So I think we're going to get more explanation there. And I think after the Eternals, you'll have a better outlook on, like, okay, this is how mutants are being introduced. This is how we're going to get this whole group of people that's a universe on its own to be in the MCU. It just sucks that, like, it should have been there from the beginning. Like, if Marvel didn't have to sell all their stuff, you know, years ago to all these different companies, and they had all their toys to play look like DC, that what type of MCU would we have seen? Like, what type of Avengers Endgame would we have gotten? Who would have jumped out of that portal? Like,
I don't know if they would have been on the right track.
You think they would have failed?
I think. Okay, so pre-Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
What Marvel movies did you have? Besides, Blade's good. So
yeah, I was gonna say Blade.
That's Blade. A good one. We could put that in the good category.
Yeah, the Spider-Man series is because there was the Garfield and Maguire's.
No, Garfield's wasn't before Iron Man.
It wasn't? It was after?
No, I think that came afterwards.
Okay.
Because we were still with Toby, I want to say.
Okay, so then was the X-Men 1? Did that come out before? Or was that?
Because that was in 2000.
So then, so we had the X-Men, terrible.
Okay.
The Fantastic Four, of course. We had the Fantastic Four before Iron Man. I know we had the Fantastic Four before Iron Man.
Are you thinking of that shitty
I'm thinking of Captain America as the Human Torch. I know we had to have had that. We definitely had to have that before.
Yeah, yep. 2005, Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we were looking at.
Ooh,
But again,
it was Ghost Rider.
But again, this wasn't Marvel making these things. These were other companies using those licenses.
You're right. It was other companies. So but the people behind those probably would have been the driving force. So I don't think they would have. I don't know if they would have got the story like right.
We didn't have Favreau, who directed the first Iron Man, right? We didn't have him calling the shots. So, like, if he was calling the shots back then for something else, like maybe a Fantastic Four movie, if they wanted to kick it off with the like, who do you think they would have kicked it off with? Because Iron Man wasn't the popular guy.
Exactly. So like, they couldn't take something that was, not the best and then turn it to freaking excellence like they have. Because that turnaround is amazing.
I mean, they did.
They did, yeah. Because they didn't have those other, they didn't have some of those other ones to start with. Mm-hmm. So it's not like I don't know. I you don't know.
Yeah,
it could have been anything. They could have started with literally anything, and it could have just been a mess. Like, what if they would have started with that shitty Ghost Rider movie?
That would be
what
terrible.
If they would have started with just Avengers, and we missed out on this whole buildup?
I feel like they should, or they should have, if they had a chance to. If you can go back, I feel like they should have started with Fantastic Four, and kind of had them be the jump off point for kind of everything that happens. So like the introduction into the world of
super beings,
yes. And still keep the X-Men hidden. Like, still keep them kind of like just hidden and reveal them by like the fourth movie. So you get the Fantastic Four, then you get Iron Man, then you get a Captain America. So like you veer off from the Fantastic Four. So you get no, I'll take it back. You get the Fantastic Four first movie. Second movie, you go throwing out of left field. You go Ant-Man. Hank Pym.
I don't know if the drive would have been there to take a chance.
I'm saying if they had started it over. You know why? Because Ant-Man to me would have been like the Guardians of the Galaxy. Nobody really knows this person, but we can find the right director to make this big enough.
Yeah.
So I think you go there, and that way you build the timeline of the Avengers, starting with the Ant-Man, and you build the timeline of the X-Men parallel. So you got these two timelines, just like of movies that are starting, and just keep on going, and then all of a sudden they cross somewhere in the middle.
See, so like, okay, so if we look at it like before Iron Man, 2008 Iron Man. All superhero movies, again, besides Blade, movie was badass. Besides Blade, all the other superhero movies were campy. Like, you had your Superman, like, oh, I'm fucking Boy Scout, all this stuff. It wasn't fucking Zack Snyder, gritty, whatever.
Yeah, that
you have now. But like, everything was like, it's superheroes. We're Excelsior. Like, everything's bright, shiny. Like, you wouldn't have got the heroes we have now. I think because Iron Man came out, and I feel like it changed the game for how to do a superhero movie from there on, like then on.
It definitely did. It definitely did.
I mean, that's how important Iron Man's release was.
But I'm thinking it was the cast and crew, the actor, of course, Robert Downey Jr. I think it was the director, of course. I think it was the writers, of course, who took it more serious than your campy, superhero movies. And that's what I'm thinking that Marvel kind of pushed forward. Is like, we don't want it to be campy. We wanted this to build, a whole legacy type of thing. So if they came with that same mentality with the other properties, then I'm saying that it would have, if they came with that same mentality, whatever they put in their first foot forward, it would have worked. If they went full blast to it, pick the
I
best
don't know.
directors, and you know what? You know what's gonna. I think what'll prove it, yes or no, is when that Fantastic Four movie comes out, because that will be what their vision of what they believe a Fantastic Four movie should look like, not like the garbage.
But see, it's already tainted though, and here's my belief. Like why it's tainted is because you already have first so much to live up to, like status quo on solid
a decade
superhero,
plus.
yeah, superhero movies, right? So you have that. You have to hit that certain quality threshold, and then like you have so much already to pull from the worlds you already built and add it into to influence your movie. But starting fresh, like completely fresh, this is a new world, like new everything starting over. I think they would have started with that campiness that we got with X-Men and like Fantastic Four and stuff, and it would have just stayed with.
I think it depends on what property they start with. That's what I feel like. What property do they start with? I could see them possibly doing it with the Fantastic Four, because the Fantastic Four could be campy. But if they said we're going to start our whole universe off, our whole Marvel Cinematic Universe off with Spider-Man, our Spider-Man movie, that could also be campy. If they say they wanted to start their whole Marvel universe off with the X-Men, I think that's the more serious Iron Man approach type of thing. I don't think you get campy off of that. I think they go full blast Iron Man seriousness, you know?
Spider-Man.
I feel like actually they could have started off with the X-Men, and then in response to that, you go straight into Iron Man, you know? Iron Man, you know, could be a response to that. It could be like the Justice League thing of Batman, you know, oh, wow, Superman's here, so I need to make a suit that can fight this guy and some kryptonite and stuff like that.
I don't know. I just feel like you would have got some cheese in the movies, and then I don't know if they would have recovered to deliver that Iron Man.
J-Lap and Jet says Iron Man was a major risk. Marvel was going to file bankruptcy if Iron Man flopped, so they stayed away from the campy crap. That's what I'm thinking. If they were hungry back then.
So lessons learned though, right? So Marvel took a chance on that. Like they're like, this is our Final Fantasy. This is what we have left.
Correct.
If this doesn't succeed, we are effed in the A.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, and they went all out. If you would have went back to 2000, you wouldn't have had that, I'm just going to say, desperation to succeed.
Yeah, the hunger definitely helped in that.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting what if, and I hope that what if series address.
It won't. You're gonna see some crazy stuff, but it
like
won't.
I don't know. That this stuff's always boggled my mind. And like, what could have been? What could have been, and thank God it's not.
Well, what we are getting on the 18th, so in 6 more days, is the Justice League Zack Snyder cut. They've been releasing little like cameo trailers. Like they have a Flash themed one, an Aquaman themed one, a Batman themed one, a Darkseid themed one, a Wonder Woman themed one, and
I haven't even went out of my way to watch these.
And you don't need to. Because, I mean, I've looked at the majority of them. It just looks like they're going to add a couple of more scenes, but nothing so so crazy that it's like, oh, yeah, I need to go watch this 4-hour movie. Like, no.
You know, I'm going to watch it. I know I'm going to watch it.
I'm going to skim through it.
I think you should watch it.
Front to back? Front to back?
Front to back.
I will
every single minute of this disaster. You need to watch it. No, you have to do this for the fans. J-Lap wants this.
I have seen
Squiggles wants this.
I have seen this garbage already. And you adding more garbage into it is not going to really change the fact.
You got to get that nice diarrhea soup.
No, that's disgusting.
And enjoy it so your audience will love you.
The problem with this, and two, there was an article online that was trending or something online on Twitter saying that this is not going to satiate the people that have been putting that like hashtag release the Snyder Cut, because whatever he does in this one, they're just going to want what they planned the whole way through. They're just gonna they don't want just this movie. They want the whole idea, because they, in their mind, and I'm talking about the fans of this series and of the movies and the people that are online, they want the Kevin Feige idea of, I created a universe and look how I weaved everything together.
And that's not what they're going to get.
That's not what you're going to get. This isn't going to be so popular that it, and you know what? If I eat my words, I will come back and I will eat my words. But I firmly believe that this is not going to be so popular that it's going to spur the masses to be like, oh, well, we want the whole universe. And then the company is going to be like, we're going to let Zack Snyder do the entire thing. I think that ship has sailed. I think that's done. I think they're on to whatever new thing is happening. Because I feel like he even came out and, like, didn't he release storyboards or something like that about all the different things he was going to do? I could have sworn
Isn't that how the whole Snyder Cut thing, like, started? With his ideas coming out like, oh, this is what I wanted. I wanted Darkseid, and then...
Yeah, but, like,
nerds
I think
everywhere like, Darkseid.
I think, which is just... Who cares? Who cares?
Well, if it's done well, but this universe is already established.
That's
hot anus.
That is the other thing. Like, when I looked at that and everybody was like, this is amazing. This is amazing. I was like, what are we looking at? Are we looking at the same dark side? Are we both looking at the same dark side? Because I don't see amazing here. I see a malnourished crackhead sitting on some rocks. And
I honestly thought it was Doomsday again.
Like, it doesn't.
Like, is it small Doomsday?
It didn't look good to me. It did not look good to me at all. And I have no idea who thought it looked good. So I think it's going to come out. Yeah, his chest cavity thing, that looks stupid. It looks weird. I think it's going to come out. I think people are going to, watch as much as they can of the 4-hour, freaking thing. And I think that's just be it. Like, that'll just be it'll come and go. That'll be the end all be all of it.
Yikes.
And I mean, what can you say though? Like, it's a
release the Marvel cut of Justice League.
So that's here's the thing,
hashtag.
and they will just never do this, even though they still could go back to the drawing board and do it. They just won't do that cohesive world. We got another Batman movie that comes out. It looks pretty good, from what we saw with Twilight. We got, what else is coming out? Apparently a Flash movie, right?
Yeah, apparently a Flash movie that's linked to the Justice League still.
Cool.
But I thought they were done with these. I thought they said they're not going to release any more timelines.
I guess it's just the same universe. Universe. What is that? What is that all? Is that all they're doing? Is there another Joker? Are they doing another?
I hope not.
Is that another Joker?
That first one was terrible.
Yeah, not
sorry, Joaquin.
So I don't know. I think that's I think it's a dead horse. So just put out whatever you can and go on with it. But let's get to this Amazon series, everybody, because in the title of this, if you guys aren't watching live on the twitch.tv/before you log off, I put in the title of this, we're going to ask the question, what is them? I watched today for the first time, and the trailer was released 2 days ago. I watched this trailer for a horror series on Amazon called Them. Them is a new anthology horror series coming to Amazon Prime Video. It received 2-season order already for 20.
Wow, so it's coming out straight up.
They greenlit 2 seasons. So they're going to do the first season, of course, and then they're going to do the second season. They'll record it. But I don't think they're going to just drop 2 seasons like right off the rip. Which would be interesting because I've never seen the series do that. Like when have we ever had a series?
Oh,
Like,
just like drop two
seasons right off the right off
No,
the
no,
bat.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Each season will have 10 episodes in it. But what's crazy about this is it's your standard black family moves into an all white neighborhood. Looks like it's set in the 50s, Los Angeles. That's what it says. And there's like, otherworldly, malevolent forces all in the neighborhood. But so, and Steven touched on this in our private chats. Jordan Peele, he took a door when he did
Get
Out, and he opened it wide for the most terrifying things to come out of. There's so much, I don't know, I feel like there should be a specific name for the genre of this black horror. You know what I mean? Because they take old things, like in the trailer of this thing, the old timey music is already creepy. That's just freaking right off the bat. I thought, what I thought was really perfect is they're playing that song in the beginning and then the record skips.
Oh, it just keeps
going and repeating and repeating. That was when that started. I was like, all right, this is horrifying. This is already horrifying.
This is about to get terrifying, and it did.
And then at the end of the whole thing, they had a gentleman in blackface in the shadows asking you, what are you going to do? And like creepily walking towards you. And I was like, this is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. The way he
said it too, like, what are you going to do? Like,
I was like, this is just terrible. So I guess the first season is called Them Covenant. It was created by Little Marvin.
Little Marvin?
That's what it says. Little Marvin, who also serves as an executive producer alongside with Lena Waithe. Wait a minute. That name sounds familiar. Let me do a quick Google search. Lena Waithe did The Shy. That's what she did. That show, The Shy.
I don't think I've seen that.
I want to say she was like did she create it? Program creator. Yeah. Lena Waithe. So she created that one. Yeah.
Is that like a horror series or something?
No. I mean, if you live in Chicago, yeah.
Shit.
It's like it's like a
Shy.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I was thinking like shy, timid, like
no. This is Shy.
Okay.
Chirac.
Like Chirac. Yeah. Gotcha.
So like I believe it's about like just the south side of Chicago and all the daily dangers that happen there and stuff like that. So
the urban horror.
Yes. So it's an urban horror.
Real life.
Yes, it's an urban horror. But that the show Them comes out April, so it's right around the corner.
Shit, that's soon.
It's that soon. I can't wait to watch it actually because I do want to watch it. It's giving me Lovecraft vibes. It's giving me. It's giving me Us the movie vibes.
That one for sure. For sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then the girl from Us is on there.
Was that her?
That's her.
The little one, the little girl.
Daughter from Us.
Yeah. I was like, that girl looks familiar, and then I started thinking, I was like, it's got to be from Us because that's the only thing I could think of. The little girl from. Because she didn't look like Mechanical Arm.
No. Yeah, she's the girl from the Us, the oldest daughter. Yeah. Well, I mean, there was only one daughter, so yeah, she's the daughter from Us, and she's always in trouble. So, good lord, like you go from one horror to another horror, but I don't know. And then it kind of gives off also a little bit of American Horror Story type of vibe. So.
Like I straight up just felt like it was Us, and then even like the writing of the title, I was like, this feels like if Jordan Peele did another damn a TV show now that's horror genre, and it's this, and it would make sense. It'd make sense in his universe of fucking nightmares.
Yeah, this is another one that looks extremely scary. I can't wait to actually watch this one. And I don't really normally watch like horror things, but for some reason this type of this genre,
resonates with you.
It resonates. It's like it's actually creepy. It's real creepy. So April 9th, it's supposed to come out on Amazon Prime. And good Lord, I mean, Amazon might have a hit on their hands with this one. Everybody's getting these titles. Like,
Yeah.
I just saw that, what's it called? Netflix. They just bought up a couple of anime companies to have some exclusive animes on their platform and stuff like that.
Yeah. No. Well, because Sony just recently, or they either recently bought or they're in the middle of purchasing Crunchyroll.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a big
so
one.
That's a huge one, because if they get that, that's a huge majority of
where's that going though?
Anime streaming stuff.
Yeah, but like, but where's it? What is Sony's streams? What is their stuff?
You cut out. I missed what you said.
I said, where is Sony's stream? Like, what is their streaming platform?
Well, see, that's the thing. Is if they're buying this up, either they're gonna probably exclusively put it on their systems and services, whatever that might be. I don't know if what is that, PlayStation TV or whatever? Sony
Are
TV,
people watching PlayStation TV? Is that a thing?
That's the thing. I don't know if it's still a thing. I never signed up for it.
Nobody does.
But like, I can see them one to try to keep or build up their library of things for people, or maybe they might just try to do a lot of adaptations of anime film.
I mean, they're doing
because of the.
Oh no, that's never mind. That's Netflix that's doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, you start buying up those properties, like, and try to turn some of these anime stories into live action. Can't believe I said that. You have content.
That's how we get Akira, a U.S. version with Leonardo DiCaprio as Tetsuo.
But people will see it, even if it's trash.
That's
people. It's Canada. That's who that is.
Squiggles in chat says Sony is launching a streaming service with 4K Blu-ray picture quality, but it will only be available on Bravia TVs for now.
That's that BS.
Because
nobody wants a Bravia
like,
TV.
Who's buying just like, that's weird. Do people get exclusive? Like, oh, I only buy this.
So, I met one person like that. Who was like really into, like, I have to have the Sony BYLO, the Sony Ericsson phone.
Nah.
And it's like, really, dude?
No.
Really?
No.
Nah. Sony Walkman.
I see Chubby Cherub in chat called it Blur. That's Black Horror. That's, I don't know, man. It's, I don't know. I'm gonna be watching it. We'll definitely give you some updates. We group watching this one. We gonna do like
I'm down. I'm down to watch it. It looks interesting. It looks good. I thought it was a movie.
I thought it was a movie too.
And then when I tried to search it, which it was like fresh off the presses, because nothing was popping up. No wiki, no IMDb, anything. I didn't see it. It kept trying to give me the 1953 movie Them with the giant ants.
I mean, same type of horror. It's all the same. Giant ants.
Freaking a bunch of white people on desks in your front yard.
It's a metaphor.
Whatever bullshit that was.
It's a metaphor. I know, right? They were all just sitting on the front lawn of the people's house. Like, that's scary enough. Like, jeez.
What is this?
I don't know. It's gonna be a good one though. That's April 9th. Yeah, April 9th. So watch out for that one. It's called Them. That's a hard thing to do and how to market.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because even like with Us, like that was just weird. Trying to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go watch Us. What? Like,
you just
people think
watching?
you're talking.
You just people watching?
Like, yeah, go watch Us through mirrors.
Let's see what else we got. HBO. Speaking of, let's keep it on with the streaming services. HBO Max is getting an ad-supported option that won't include theatrical releases. So not in 2021, of course, in 2021, what other year? And HBO Max will soon be getting a cheaper ad-supported subscription. Warner Media announced Friday at AT&T's Analyst Investors Day. The new tier will be released sometime in June. However, Warner Media hasn't announced the exact date or price. The tier will feature ads for most of its programming, Warner Media CEO Jack Keelar said that HBO's original programming won't feature ad breaks, so don't need to worry about commercials cutting into your Game of Thrones rewatch. But here's the thing. If I'm getting ads, how much was the Hulu thing with ads? Because I feel that's the
Free.
bar, right?
Free.
All right, then. So I better get free this.
Yeah. I'll cancel HBO Max if they start throwing commercials on top of what I'm paying them.
Yeah. Because it's already $14.99 a month for HBO Max. If they're throwing commercials into that, they definitely are gonna lose some customers.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna do free. It's got to be free. You just be like, hey, you're watching ads, and that'll sell. A lot of people watch that. A lot of people do the Hulu with ads and stuff like that. They're fine. You'll
get people on your platform. Like with Hulu, I got so tired of having to skip through ads that I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna sign up for no ads."
Yeah.
And then pay the money so I can get through it.
And they're probably banking on that. I mean,
oh, you know what? Actually, I take it back. It wasn't free because Hulu it started off free, and then they started charging
with still ads.
With still ads,
You lost. You lost your mind.
Because I think they did the thing where it was like an ad in the beginning and at the end.
Oh,
for like
so
shows
not in the middle or anything like that.
Yeah, it was like a weird, the whole.
I don't.
But yeah, I know. Once I started paying for no commercials, I didn't ever look back.
Just don't pay for the commercials. Just get the.
No, I am gonna pay
full thing.
I'll pay not to have commercials.
It's like you paying. Like I pay for Spotify.
Yeah,
I make sure that I don't get that crap. Yeah, I like paying for Spotify. Chubby Cherub in chat says, as of now, it is $6.99 with ads. Why would you do that to yourself? That's what I don't understand.
I think it's because of the amount of content that they've added in comparison.
But I'm still getting ads.
Now you get movies. They have their originals, their Hulu originals, which have kind of stepped up a little bit in comparison to before.
But I feel if you're watching, aren't the ads supposed to be paying for this?
You would think. I'm not really sure how that works.
I thought that's what the whole thing of ads were for. They help pay for me watching this.
Yeah, but if they can make money off the ads and you pay them, then they're gonna do it.
Then we're talking greed. Then we're talking greed.
Everything in this world is fucking greed. We worship napkins. We worship bullshit paper, man. So it's all scheme.
J-Lab said, one of the reasons I canceled cable was I was paying over $100 a month for television shows that I felt like more ads than show. I have not watched regular television in a long time. Like, we just moved into this new house, and when we got the cable in here, the cable man was like, all right, what rooms do you want cable in? And I was like, I just need internet in my room here. Like, that's all I need. He was like, are you sure? The boxes are free. I can hook you up with. I was like, nope, I don't need it. I'm not. What am I going to watch?
I don't.
I said, don't put it in here.
He's like, hey man, are you sure, man? I need to get rid of these boxes.
He literally basically was trying to force. He's like, I got another one in the car. I was like, I don't need it. Just give me the internet.
Man, I'll give you 2 boxes.
I was like,
just take them.
I just need the internet. Give me the internet right in here. That's all I need. So because I watch nothing but sports, if anything. Like if I watch anything on regular television,
on regular television.
But now I got ESPN Plus with the Disney package. So that's some more internet.
Yeah, I have that, and I don't even fucking watch it. I don't even watch it. I don't watch sports.
Yeah, it's just like.
But it's with my package of everything else. The Hulu, the Disney Plus.
Yeah, it comes along. It comes along with everything. So, it's whatever. I'm not going to say no to it. You're giving it with the package.
Yeah, I'm not going to say no.
But, yeah. So, and then what's the other thing? Because we're watching the Marvel shows, and that's just another app on the Disney or whatever. So,
yeah.
That is what it is.
And then Winter Soldier and Falcon is next week.
Next week, coining the
And
phrase, the term that what is it? Sorcerers are just wizards without hats.
yeah,
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. As soon as I saw that in the trailer, I was like, that's gonna trend. They're gonna trend on Twitter with that one. Yeah, I think Anthony Mackie might steal the show on this one. I think because he's a goofball.
This is his time to shine.
Yeah.
Sebastian Stan is like,
I think
he's gonna be there and he's gonna be good, a good counterbalance. But I think Anthony Mackie is gonna. Yeah, I think he's gonna.
Because it's 1,000% gonna be the buddy cop type of thing, like everybody thinks. But I think you're gonna have Anthony Mackie as kind of the jokester, and then Sebastian as the straight man. Like
it's almost a reversed 48 hours. You know what I mean? Like Sebastian Stan's the Nick Nolte, and fucking.
I think that's just Anthony regular 48 hours then.
No, well, the main character wasn't it supposed to be Nick Nolte? I mean, they both were, but like Nick Nolte was the cop, right? In that whole thing,
the cop. I still think it was a buddy movie. I don't think they were supposed to be.
No, it was, but like there's always the lead actor.
It's I don't know. I think I can't wait for it because I like I said, I think Anthony Mackie's gonna take this one away, and you're gonna want him by the end of it to be Captain America, because it's like, okay, I want that to be the Captain America.
I think he's gonna don it. I honestly think he's gonna by the end
last episode. Very last episode.
He's gonna have the whole suit, the whole getup.
Yeah, he'll have the shield and everything like that. How they're gonna explain him being able to throw it like Captain America? Who knows?
Well, they already did with that trailer. Did you see the first trailer where
how long he had to wind up to throw that?
Yeah, well, he's training.
Jeez.
He's got to get those muscles in his arm.
Captain America just one hand tosses that thing all over the place. He's like,
he's also got a serum inside him.
That's why I'm saying, how is Falcon America gonna, quickly toss that thing? I think unless they come up with like a new way for him to, maneuver and do that, or maybe he just doesn't toss it as much and he uses it more just as a shield. Yeah. Like it's supposed to be, and not a frisbee. So,
how does he do it in the comic book?
I don't know. I don't think he throws it in the comic book.
You think he just has it as the symbol that it is?
I've actually never read any Captain America or Falcon America comic books. I've only read him as the Falcon, and he's just got wings and birds.
So what if they inject Mr. Falcon with the super
Don't do that.
What if he needs a transfusion?
No.
And all he got is Steve's blood.
They just need Steve just out of anywhere.
And he's the only one there. They're stuck in an elevator with a
seen him in the last episode. It doesn't look like he has enough blood to give. He doesn't have enough blood to give. No, they're gonna need the transfusion. He's gonna go right back to that bench and be like, no. I don't think I will.
Yeah, and then Anthony Mackie's gonna be like, "Give me your blood, old man," and then that's how he gets it, and he can throw the shield.
But I'm
just gonna put the blood in one arm.
I'm excited for it. My niece, she was asking me, was I actually, interested in watching it, because she's more into the superpowers part, and this is gonna be, of course, void of superpowers. But I think it's still gonna be really good. I think it's gonna be really good.
It's gonna be a story. A story of being partners, because again you have Sam's history of him losing his partner, then losing Cap, and then now he's got this new guy that he's not really too familiar with because it was his old friend's friend, and now he's got a bond with him. They gotta have a bond.
Yeah, because did you see that? I don't know if you saw any of the trailers, the new ones that they released. There's a ton of spoilers type of things. But they're like, when they're in the plane, when he's asking him to get a plan, they showed a little bit more of that clip too.
Oh, okay.
And he's like talking to him, and he's like, he says something, Buck. And he's like, no, you don't get to call me that. And he's like, why? Captain or Steve calls you that. He's like, yeah, Steve knew me longer. And so there is going to be that. They got to build their rapport with each other. They can't just be best friends until episode 6. That's when then they trust each other more. So
because you gotta think of, was it God, when they were fighting in Civil War, and he's like, "I hate you."
Yeah.
they had that rivalry. It's like they're competing to be Steve's best friend.
And then it also looks like on like
Now
the
they have
press
to-
junkets and everything that they did, that
Yeah.
Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie seemed like that they were actually like good friends. Like they joked around a lot. I mean, who knows? But it's good to see if that'll bleed in through onto the actual show. You know, I can't wait to see that. So.
I hope, because that's chemistry. You know what I mean? Like if you have a good chemistry and rapport with one another, it's definitely going to bleed in because you like working with.
So what about
the show's gonna reflect.
What about next after this show with these two characters specifically? Because Kevin Feige said he doesn't want to make a thing to where you have to go watch Disney Plus to know what's going on in the movies. So it's not like they're going to keep doing a bunch of things where they jump back and forth all the time. You know what I mean? So what do we see them next in just cameos, or do they actually make full blown movies with these characters next?
Oh, these two characters? No, they'll be in the next, whatever the next like roundup of setting up another Avengers or whatever. They'll be in it. So you have, okay, so like Black Widow, right? Black Widow's, obviously it seems like it's going to be a passing of the torch type movie. Where like it's probably going to lead into them hinting at whoever plays I forget her name, Black Widow's quote unquote sister. Probably going to pick up that moniker. What is
I
it?
think something
was it Florence Pugh?
Florence Pugh or something? Yeah.
I might be wrong on the name, but I think they were hinting at her taking up a mantle. And I know that was a rumor. So if they did that, that type of character fits perfectly with, you know, Sam and Bucky. And then you can rope in Hawkeye and his new team, and then you can use Bucky and Falcon to like train the young Avenger type characters that they might want to build, or the new Avenger characters that they want to try to build.
You want to see them in more of a mentoring role.
Yeah, why not? They have the experience of fighting big bads, as well as like the soldier experience, the life experience, stuff like that. They've been through a lot. Like it's they would be perfect role model type to build in the next line of superheroes, even if they don't have superpowers per se.
Yeah, I mean, will they ever? This is the thing that I kind of do want them to do, though, is once in a while go back to the small screen. Like we've got them in the movies, but like She-Hulk, you know, can we get a flyby? Can we get a cameo? Like, you know, something like that.
Just her and like Anthony Mackie having coffee and like just Ironheart or whatever they're gonna go by flies by.
I feel like they should. Like it should be interchangeable. I mean, you have a whole universe of characters. I think eventually
gotta establish them.
Just make it into a full blown Marvel. I think after they're done with everything and they've exhausted themselves, because I feel like they're going towards an end. I feel like they're going towards like there's got to be an ending to all this, or you're gonna run out of characters because the actors are getting older. I mean,
if there was an end, they probably would have done it now.
No,
with the ending of RDJ.
No,
because why not? It would have been a perfect time to relaunch everything with everything that you have.
Because you know why they're not gonna. They couldn't end it right then and there because they just now got up to the part in the comic books of all new, all different Marvel. And those characters, if you look at the cover of all new, all different Marvel and what they show on there, they're just now getting to those characters. Falcon America, female Thor, Kamala Khan. Like all these characters are the all new, all different Marvel stuff. So they want to get that out there now.
So there's your push. They can keep going. They can constantly keep going.
But that's going to be done because after all new, all different Marvel, they just go back to the status quo of Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Black Panther. Like they just go right back. Look at the Avengers now in comic books.
For the comic books, though, so like you can milk those characters for a good another 10, 15 years by themselves. Because like all of those characters, the Kamala Khan, they're introducing her super young. Like Tom Holland, that dude can probably go for another 10 years.
Yeah, no, he's good
as
for a
Spider-Man.
while.
I know he wants to. He's good. He's good for a long time.
Yeah, he's
if
good
they
for
just
a while.
keep writing the stories. I'm over here spitting. They're building up the Hawkeye, the female Hawkeye. I don't really know her storyline, whether it's his daughter or just a whole new character. I don't remember.
I don't think it's
probably some whole new character.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be original because they were like building up that. You have Cassie Lang, like you can rope her in and then build on those characters and add in the new ones. Add in your America Chavez. Add in all these other people that aren't in the cinematic universe, you can build for another 10.
This is why I bring though that up of when they end, because I think when they end, the proper way to reboot, because by the time they end 20 years from now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think by the time they end, the proper way to reboot is to put it on your small screen under your exclusive, because they should have all their characters by then. You create a new series, actually a multitude of series, because they'll be cheaper to make, and you'll get that subscription money or whatever, and you just call it Marvel Universe, and just have it in the under that umbrella, and you can just reboot and start everything over from scratch. And then you can see where they start, where they would like to start when they have all their stuff to play with, when they have the Fantastic Four, when they have all the Spider-Man, when they have all of, like X-Men, where they start over, Because I mean, after Kevin Feige's, 10 years done, what's next? He's the vision. He's the man with the plan.
That man is probably going to pull a damn what's his name, Tolkien, and have the fucking Silmarillion of Marvel movie timelines.
I mean,
all the way up to fucking 2121.
He's probably already got it. He's the
Nostradamus of fucking Marvel cinematic.
And I mean, I don't know. I think he's only thinking, of course, right now in this time, that he's working on it. I don't think he's thinking after.
Playing the long game, baby. I think he's planning for beyond his time. Like
that'd be interesting.
As the head of, I forget his position, head MCU writer, whatever guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what his
I don't remember his exact position, but whatever. After he's done with that job himself, like I think he has like a whole setup timeline, and he's just gonna hand it to the next guy or lady that's gonna take that mantle and run the company after that.
Who apparently is just being born right now and will take it over whenever he's done. Yeah, they'll take it over.
He's just gonna be sitting in his office like writing, and then all of a sudden he's gonna be like, "My successor's been born," and just like,
and then he'll know when to end. He'll know when to end it. Then and I know when to pass this off now. Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, it'll be exciting to see the future. And then I guess we'll tell in on this. We didn't do any video game stuff, did we?
No, because we got carried away. Just because, oh my god, man! Like comic book movies, comics, all that stuff is just so freaking exciting.
We'll stay this episode. We'll keep this episode in the same kind of realm. Speaking of kind of Marvel and Disney in the same breath, Benedict Cumberbatch has absolutely no interest in playing Grand Admiral Thrawn, which is kind of devastating because I think he would have been a really good Thrawn.
Nah,
who else?
That's small potatoes.
That's not small potatoes. That is a major villain in the Star Wars universe that I barely know about. But he said he didn't want to be blue. But I'm like,
lumberjack cummerbund. He does not small potatoes, man. He doesn't
Terrible.
want to do that.
No, that would be
TV
a
show stuff.
massive role.
Nah, he's not getting a film.
You know, he's not getting it wouldn't get him film.
Exactly. Small potatoes.
Nah,
Not big potatoes and small potatoes.
I think he's sleeping on this one. He said, "There's no way I want to be turned blue." His quote, but it's just like, all right, bro. Like,
that makes sense though.
That's
he's around everybody that gets painted on the set.
True.
He probably saw Dave Bautista's fucking 8-hour prosthetic and makeup job or whatever shit that he has to go through. I'm pretty sure he's like, no, I'm good on that.
Have you seen anything with Grand Admiral Thrawn?
No, honestly, I don't even know who that is. I know he's like a big character, but like he's more known for, was it Rebels? Like being in Rebels and stuff? Because I don't remember.
He was in the
movies.
No, he's not in the movies, but he was in novels. I know before he was in that Rebels. That's for sure. I think I want to say.
So he was in the Legend.
That's where, yeah. I mean, it's Legends now. So yeah. You know, and that's, you know, if you read it back then, you know, I guess how big he was, but he wasn't, you know, he's yet, I think, to make a live action debut. So
yeah, it would be good.
Yeah,
they're gonna put him in that Ahsoka show, and then they're probably gonna have a whole thing on that show specifically
for that journey. Yeah. See, LB in chat even said he was a big deal in novels, or she heard from Rico that he's a big deal in novels. That's what I think it was, and I think he actually grew in fame from that, though. Like that's what it was, and then they put him in. You know, I don't think just initially, then they put him in Rebels, but like he even grew bigger when he was in Rebels.
Okay, so what's his deal? Like, you have General Grievous, fucking.
He's got no powers. He's just a smart tactician. He's got no. That's the thing. He's just not like Gus Fring or whatever. What's his name?
Okay.
Like that. He's not super powered.
He should have got him to play, but he can't do two characters.
Yeah, he can't do two characters. He's already doing a good job at what he's doing. Yeah. So you know, but yeah. Like that's kind of his deal. Like he's that much of a boss. He doesn't have superpowers. He's just an alien. He's blue, but he's got the, you know.
You can kill him then. He's easy to kill.
Pretty much. One bullet can probably take him out. But he's apparently a brilliant tactician. Cumberbatch said, "Straight up no for me right now. There's no way I want to be turned blue. I turned the air blue very recently. No, seriously. I have a very precious time with my children, and I think sitting in a makeup chair and being painted blue and the amount of time it would take to do that and then take it off at the end of the day it's not the right time in my life for that." That was his direct quote. So it makes sense for him, you know. He's already doing Doctor Strange. That's enough special, makeup on him. It's just a beard.
Yeah, a little bit
of white hair on the side. Little moose.
Yeah. That's a small potato roll. I don't know.
I mean, hey.
I don't know what they're doing with Star Wars. Like, they're trying, and I understand it's for, current generations every time they do it. But like, I don't know, they need something more interesting. Telling you, bring my buddy cop Star Wars story to life. It'd be great.
Buddy cop Star Wars?
Yeah, I talked about it on the show like a while back. It was me and Rachel. It's just a detective solving crimes.
Yeah. I remember.
Star Wars planet.
Yeah, but I mean, to hit on it, it basically is just taking taking that universe that they've already created and making it someplace that the viewer can explore, as opposed to just focusing on the smaller things.
Yeah,
that's all it is. Like they definitely need to do that. They definitely need to do that.
Mandalorian captured that magic.
They sure
perfectly.
did. They sure did.
and we'll see if these other shows do the same. But as for their big screen,
Yeah, we don't know.
you're struggling with your fans. But
Yeah.
then again, the fandom is a little crazy.
And then watch out for Gina Carano, everybody, in Star Wars: The Pariah. So,
Jeez, jeez. I heard that she was trying to get her job back.
she's fine. She's fine.
Yeah.
Financially, she's
whatever.
okay. So anyway,
Yeah.
that's all we got, everybody. Thanks for listening. So we're gonna wrap this one up. It went a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I mean, who cares? We tangent. That's what we do.
Yeah, we like to. It was a talk show. We like to talk.
Yeah, we missed talking about Fallout, letting players build multiple camps, and then Halo not letting you hold 2 weapons in your hands.
Stupid.
Which is dumb.
Stupid.
You're going backwards. Why are you going backwards? Like, it makes no sense. Why?
First of all, it takes like 1,000 bullets to kill a damn grunt
Like,
with every gun in that stupid game, and then now you're getting rid of one.
yeah, it's dumb.
Dumb.
I don't understand why developers are I like, why would you not make a game have everything you had before that made it successful and then add on top of that? Isn't that the base? Like I'm gonna make a pizza and just be like, you know what? I'm not gonna start with the crust. I'm going straight sauce in a pan, and then I'm gonna throw other stuff in there.
Sauce and bread.
Yeah, like, what? You had the recipe. How do you mess that up? But anyway, yeah. So you didn't miss anything, but more of a rant that was probably gonna spin off into hatred for Halo. But who knows? That game got delayed. It'll be out whenever it's out. So in the meantime, Xbox Live, or Xbox, Microsoft, they bought Bethesda, so you got a whole library of those games that are on Xbox Game Pass. If you guys have that one,
as of like now, right? Like they're
now, yeah, because
now.
I was just looking at it last night. There's a ton of Bethesda stuff on there, and I can't wait to actually jump into that stuff. So, you know,
yeah, time to play Skyrim for the 19th.
Well, whatchamacallit, has it always been free? Elder Scrolls Online? Not always been free, but as of late, has it been free? Because that's on there now.
Yeah, it went free for maybe like a year or two ago.
Yo, Squiggles in chat saying ESO base is free, so that's fine.
It's the bare bones stuff. You know, like all MMOs. You know what I mean?
I want to try it, but I'm afraid that it's going to lean so much into an MMO that it's not going to let me enjoy like a Skyrim. You know what I mean? It's not going to let me enjoy it like that. And I don't want it to tarnish that reputation. So, like,
it'd be a good RPG.
I wonder if it's like, how good is it multiplayer? You know, because online stuff or MMOs have kind of been failing me, you know, for the last decade. So
I think MMOs are just hard to nail down because you don't have an MMO without fetch quests. Fetch quests are a big turnoff.
Very true.
And like minuscule stuff. You know what I mean?
But you can. That's the thing. You 1,000% can. You just have to put more time and effort into actually being creative with your video game. I'm interested in the new Amazon one that's coming out. What's it called? New World, Fast World, Second World, New Land, something like that.
No clue.
Somebody in chat knows this one. It's New World.
New World.
The Squiggle says it's hot garbage. Thank you.
Oh, that is that.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Thank you for crushing the dreams of one man. Thank you. It's a New World.
He said, hey, Aaron, do you like this? It's hot, ain't it?
Yeah, thanks, Squiggles. Thank you. Well, you know what? That's it. We're wrapping it up right there.
Yeah, that's funny.
If you guys are listening to the podcast right now, you're missing out on the live shows where you can interact with us, of course, live, like the chat room has done so graciously tonight. Thank you, chat room, for helping us get along. Thank you for keeping notes down there, intern Beth. And so Steven, is there anything you want to say before we log off?
No, I can't wait till next Friday, man, when we get that sweet Falcon Winter Soldier, and we're gonna probably discuss it.
Oh yeah, we're
Oh,
hands
that's
down
next
going to discuss
episode.
it. We're hands down
So
going to discuss it.
prepare for that one.
Prepare for a Falcon and Winter Soldier spoiler episode, everybody, if you haven't. There's new things coming in the works for BYLO. We were going to we may be moving servers or systems or whatever. I believe
I
I
don't
found
think it's gonna affect them.
it's not going to affect you whatsoever. Yeah, you won't even know it. But it will. What it will affect is where they find certain shows on BYLO Network. They'll be able to find BYLO all by itself under the BYLO banner. They'll be able to find Hello Insomnia by itself under the BYLO banner. They'll be able to, so it'll be all grouped together for the people that want to specifically listen to certain ones or listen to
quick
other
access.
ones. Yes, it'll be quick access. And I found it thanks in part to LB in chat. Thank you for showing me more stuff. It's not the one that you showed me, though. It's a different website, but it got me on the trail of what I needed to look for.
Because of you.
Yes, it's because of you, LB. So thank you. Yeah, but look out for that. And then we got some other podcast ideas that are going to be coming along soon for the show before you log off. So you'll have some more content coming through the pipes. That'll be interesting. That actually I can't wait to start doing that stuff too. So there you go. So for the internationally known Steven Gutierrez,
good night, everybody.
Intern Beth, and the nice blue glasses that I just noticed for the first time after a year of having her on the show.
Well, maybe you should look at her eyes more often, you perv.
That's here there. I am Sir Aaron Carter saying that is enough internet for today. Stop the recording. Let it upload.
And out.
You know what I forgot to do?
Yeah.
I forgot to give a shout out.
I forgot to hit record.
I forgot. Terrible. Never. I forgot to give a shout out to Zencast, everybody. Zencast is the website / application that we use to record all our podcasts. They have been amazing with their customer service. We recorded our last episode and the website messed up to where it didn't catch Steven's recording. And I told them, I was like, hey guys, is there a way to get it back? They were like, yeah, try to log on. And we did that. Didn't work. And I just left it at that. The next day they emailed me, and what's the lady's name? She emailed me, a representative from Zencast. Let me open this real quick.
Sent a picture.
Zencast. Her name is...
Name was Lola.
That's my receipt for Zencast.
Yeah, wait, don't put your real social security number up there.
So this is my real social security number.
Lynn?
Lynn.
Yeah. Lynn from Zencast.
So Lynn from Zencast.
Excuse me.
She reached out the next day unprompted. And she was like, hey, did you ever get your stuff, back? And I was like, nah, but we ripped it off the Twitch feed, so we put it up that way. She's like, oh, sorry to hear. I hope it doesn't, mess up anything. Here's a free month of service on us. And she waived my next fee for the payment, so we got a free month of Zencast to do more recordings. And I was like, I didn't even ask her for anything. I just like, hey, great, Yeah. So Zencast, I suggest if you guys are starting a podcast, there is a free version where you can do it with up to 2 people to record. It basically, and you guys, like, say you just can't be in the same room and you're across the country or something like that, and you want to do the podcast with your friend who lives across the country. You guys can get on Zencast, join a room, record. It'll record your audio tracks separately to where you can edit them later at any time you want. Without, or it also does a thing where it has a post-production button where it'll do all the compressing and editing, make your voice sound as crisp as it can right off the bat. And it'll merge the 2 files together and spit out a podcast for you. It also has like sound effects integrations. If you want to add sound effects, we've never done that on here, but it definitely has that as an option, and it records the whole thing.
Yeah, so that's Zencasters. Just use promo code BYLO.
I would love, if they sponsor.
No, this is definitely not an ad,
not a
but
sponsor.
the way you were describing it was so ad. I was like, I'm sold.
Yeah, like
we
it's
should
good.
we should reach out to them like, hey.
What's even cooler is what they've just done with their website. They've updated it to where now they can capture audio and video, and it captures the video up to 1080p. So you guys can all have your own separate webcams and get both. So where you can download individual video, like if I just wanted to get Steven's video feed or just like Rachel's video feed, and just put them and just like have the files to edit themselves. Zencast is 1,000% the place I would recommend.
That would be pretty good for your D&D stuff, buddy.
Yeah, I'm
telling
that
out there. If you do D&D across the world.
Says it's free for unlimited guest recording time during the coronavirus outbreak. Wow, I didn't even know that. I would have went to the free one for the time. I've been paying for the whole thing. Of course, you get more features with the paid one. Yeah, I mean,
it's no commercials.
It's good. It's very good. Ever since I've been using it for BYLO, I really love the fact that I can get 4 separate tracks from everybody. And if I need to turn up Steven or turn down Rachel a little because everybody's peaking or something like that, it's so great for that. We're going to be using it whenever we get onto more Uncanny, if we can't, be in the same room. So I'm excited for that. That's like, it's done now. I can download the MP3s for each, me and Steven, and go through editing. And then to answer your other question, LB, about what provider, we're looking at a website called Castos. So Castos, they sold me big time on kind of not their mission statement, but one of the things that drives them is to have like give the creators a lot more freedom in what they do. So Castos, where's that thing? I'm trying to look in our group chat that we had about them. So they said podcasting is a creative endeavor, which means you need freedom and the right tools to create the best content for your audience. If you're bounded by limitations, your content will never be as powerful and engaging as it can be. I 1,000% agree. So at Castos, our goal has always been to be an ally to podcast creators. We want to give the podcaster a robust platform for their content without imposing pointless limitation. In September 2017, they introduced multiple podcast support. You can publish and promote multiple podcasts through the same Castos account. There's no need for a new account or to pay more. You just inspire to make a show and you make it. Unlike other podcast hosts, you're always offered unlimited storage, unlimited bandwidth, and these are critical features to veteran podcasters. Without them, you'll have a cloud over your head every time you create an episode. And that is 1,000% what I was thinking with the website that you guys are using, LB. Because it was like you have, what was it, 500 hours of record time or whatever. Yeah. And so I was thinking that, I was like, man, we do a bunch of shows that goes hours. And if it's all accumulative, I'm always going to be thinking like, crap, should I, like how many episodes can we put up? Like how much more hours can we put up and stuff like that? Because we're going to be doing like 5 shows. So we need all the unlimited time we can get. So Castos, for $19.99, which is only about $4 more than, or $5 more than what we pay now for Podbean, gives us all the exact same features as Podbean with the added feature of we can make multiple podcasts and still have it under our banner. And when I saw that, and I saw the pricing, I was like, yeah, you sold me. And they have tutorials I looked up on YouTube on how to actually make the multiple podcasts and keep them under your banner. They show you how to actually just make a podcast network. They have a feature where we can transfer all our podcasts from Podbean all the way over to their services seamlessly. And they do the exact same things of whenever we upload to them, they shoot it out to all the different services like Spotify, Google, and iTunes and Plus. So I think Castos is in our future for BYLO. They do not, though, transfer stats. That's the other thing. So they don't transfer stats. So we won't have the same, stats that we had, or I won't be able to look at those same stats and everything like that. So that's a little, bummer. I can download our stats
but
from
in our hearts,
Podbean.
We know that we hit 10K.
So we hit 10K, yes.
We hit 10K.
And like, again, I can download the individual stats from Podbean before leaving that, so I can see where we were before. And, if I ever want to, compare and everything like that. But as BYLO grows bigger, we definitely need more space. So Castos looks like it's the place to go right now for what we're trying to do. And, yeah.
Are we going to be able to still be on everything that we're on now? So, like, your, was it Cashbox or whatever, that one?
Yeah.
Your Spotify's, your iTunes, and everything is not going to.
Everything.
That's all that matters.
Anything that's not that we aren't on, because I literally just saw an email today, or not an email today. I Googled before you log off today, and we were on something called, what was it? Like Humbled or something like that. It was some weird website, and I was like, what is that? And it was just another podcasting website. And I was like, oh, somehow it reached there. I don't.
It's like us and what is it? Audrey.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. But yeah, no, it's so we'll be on all the place. We'll be every place that that people listen to us before. I think it's just going to be more focused now. You know what I mean? Like we'll have the people that listen, and then they'll show you the individual stats for the individual podcasts as well. So I think that'll be a cool little feature. So exciting times, everybody. Exciting times. I mean, Squiggles, we might even be on OnlyFans. Who knows? Who knows where the future will take us?
Aaron's cockatoo.
Yeah, who knows?
It's in the works.
Knows. Rachel is chatting, saying, how'd the podcast go?
Yeah. So to join the after show. Probably her.
Yeah.
She hasn't got time for us.
Terrible. What is a private subscriber? I think that's like Patreon. I saw that too on Castos. I think that's like a private, like Patreon, like you get special episodes.
That makes sense. So like if we wanted to have like a after show special or something after we record, and
it says you get private podcasts for exclusive content, and I think, what was it, like you get 100 private, but like that doesn't matter to me. If we ever wanted to do something like that, we could do that in other different.
Yeah, we can do that through like Discord and stuff.
Yeah, like there's no real need for that. Yeah, Discord actually would be good, but Discord is the same thing. You only get 100 people I think you can only get 100 people in your Discord. I think. Don't quote me on that, because I definitely am not sure.
Then we get them all in one call and we do it live. we do it live.
And we haven't started a Patreon or anything like that, so.
No, we haven't.
So
there's
that would be
ideas
another
for
one.
it, but
that would be that would be another thing.
Yeah, I want to know what people want too. Like, what would be a good idea? Like an exclusive podcast that we do about like MCU stuff. Oh, nah, that would keep that with.
Yeah, I don't know. MCU podcast.
So that's why I want to talk about that.
I really want to get on doing this. The last podcast, or last comic book, podcast. Like,
that is a good one.
Slacking
good idea.
On that.
Yeah, we all have some.
right. All right. So what do you want to do? Everything's
I
done
don't know,
here.
man. We're good to go. I don't know. We can game it up. We could watch something.
You know what? Let's show the people, because JLap in chat was talking about he wasn't gonna know what that show was. Let's do a.
Can we show them trailers?
Yeah, let's show them the trailer of. No, I want to show them the trailer of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can we show trailers?
Yeah, we can show trailers. I've watched trailers all the time.
They're not going to mute our feeds or anything, right?
I have no idea.
YMC DMA or what is it?
Hopefully I don't know if this is gonna go well. Nope. Like I thought, it didn't go well because I can't see my face. And how do I fix something like that? I don't know if I can fix anything like that. Let's see if I go back. There we go. Into the up. I was blue for a second. I was blue for a second. I was blue for a second. You still there, Steven?
Yeah, I was dancing to you singing.
Terrible.
Not very good.
Wow.
Oh, I see you changed the old I can kill my camera now?
Yeah, you can. All right,
Okay,
LB, thanks for hanging out. Keep me updated on podcast stuff. Hands down. Always.
Yeah, always Coca-Cola. Actually, now Pepsi.
Where is you, Stevens? There you
What,
are.
my picture?
I gotcha.
I suppose you didn't use the weird mutated face one.
I haven't put it on this new one. Aaron could be Admiral Thrawn. I think my nose is too wide for that character.
Well, the times have changed, Aaron. Anybody can be Thrawn.
I mean, yes, anybody can be Thrawn. I don't know enough about that character, though, to portray him perfectly.
I think you just have to talk, right? Because he doesn't have any powers. So you probably just got to be like, hey, give me those numbers.
Really?
Jump to hyperspace.
That's what you think it sounds like?
Kill Skywalker. Bring me.
Well, we know who can't be Thrawn. We know who can't be Thrawn.
Oh, no, I never tried for that role, sir. But if I did.
Said Admiral Thrawn. Well, that's the lead.
It's the lead.
Hold on. What was this? BYLO 81?
There's a lesson to learn, and every time you fail, man. So, you know what?
Never
stop failing. Never stop failing. Keep going.
Why is this? Oh, they got to fix that on their website. All right. I downloaded it, so you can leave that website if you need to.
Oh, did it actually?
Yep. It downloaded with no problem this time.
Files are finished.
It actually finished pretty quickly.
Cool.
That's why I was just like, I'm not going to say anything. We're just going to let it go for a hot second.
You said it's all downloaded? I don't have to download them myself, right?
Nope. I got it. I got both of them. Let's see.
All right, cool. I'm closing it.
All right, people. If you get nightmares off this trailer, it's your fault. It's your fault. That's right. I am definitely going to victim blame you guys.
I'm going to put the sound up on my Twitch feed. Oh, wait, no. I can see it through the Discord.
Yeah, if you want me to.
Oh, no, but can I hear it?
Yeah, you should be able to hear it whenever. If I do it through the Discord, like if I go screen share and we go live.
Oh, I can watch it.
And then I turn off my camera so it doesn't play double for you.
See, just looking at this.
Just the
right?
thing alone, yeah. Hold on. I gotta
thought
show
it
them.
was like a zombie movie.
I gotta show them. You all must see.
You all must see the devil follow me.
It's crazy because like I knew nothing about this movie. Knew nothing was or not this movie, but this TV series. I saw nothing.
First thing I've seen, and you posted it, you son of a bitch.
Like it came out of nowhere, and it for sure shocked the crap out of me. Where is it? Okay, here it is.
It's a little tormenting, you know.
Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning on an ever spinning reel, like a snowball down a mountain or a carnival.
That right there.
That's creepy as shit.
We're gonna go do a breakdown after we watch this. I've never done that before. I've always wanted to do
Let's do
that.
live. Fuck it, let's
No,
do
we'll
live.
watch it and then we'll go through the breakdown.
That reminds me of God damn it. Why am I forgetting the characters from Lovecraft Country?
Oh
The
my
uncle and the
gosh.
aunt.
And then this crap, that's never anything good. That's scary.
I think this whole neighborhood is scary. That right there is terrifying.
Look, she is always in the worst situations. Up, somebody snatched. Was that the maid off of? Was that an alien? Okay, yeah, we're gonna go through.
Is that milk?
We're gonna go through this. Oh my god, I hate it.
What you gonna do?
Gotta run.
Oh,
That's what I'm gonna do.
that's fucking nightmarish.
So it's about okay. So we'll go back through this. It's a black family that moves into an all white neighborhood. First of all, here's a couple of things. One, you're in the middle of the desert, right? You're in the middle of the freaking desert. That's already sign one that you shouldn't be there.
Bad idea.
Bad idea. Don't go. Pack your stuff. Like, I understand there's things as this is a good deal, you know, but it ain't a good deal.
You should always research where you're gonna live.
Yeah.
Before you move there.
Because look at here's the thing. If anything goes down, where's the nearest anything? Where is the nearest anything?
I see a bunch of places where you can hide bodies. In this whole scene, there's just tons of places.
This looks like the graveyard for Casino when they took him out into the desert to kill him. Why would you do this?
Like a wheel within.
Okay, we got the cool. Actually, I like those glasses. I'm not gonna lie.
I was about to say those are right up your alley,
The
dude.
glasses are pretty dope. But the house is 7 bedrooms, 8 baths, and 50 acres. It's 50 acres of land for you to get buried on. J-Lap. That's exactly what it is.
You're dead. I have a theory that it's gonna be the thing where, because it looks like 2 families.
Yeah,
and then
that's gonna look like 2
probably
families.
gonna get like killed in the beginning, and then then you're gonna get your other family that moves in and kind of like unravels the whatever plot or nightmare happened to the previous.
Okay, so here's the family. We got the small daughter, the oldest daughter, mom and dad. Yeah, good old American family. When she's in it in that hairstyle, nothing good can happen.
Oh my gosh, that's true. You're not wrong.
This should be the big sign for you right now.
Yeah, that white man waving at you.
Yep.
No, yeah,
why is the milkman waving at you?
I didn't even recognize the milk.
See, and you're dead, Stephen. Just like
I know.
You're dead.
Weird, I wouldn't have moved in this neighborhood.
Just like that.
It looks like the nuclear family type.
And
plate.
Weird looking Kristen Bell here. No,
how dare you?
Why is she coming in my house?
How dare you?
Yeah, that is creepy. Friendly white people, y'all all dead. Terrible. This does look like the nuclear family from Fallout.
for a carnival blue.
Look at that Thanos
Done.
smile.
Done.
Like, what?
Moving out now.
Like a
Okay, hold
No,
on.
no, Karen. I don't want your fucking casserole with your raisin.
Trying to see is this a party with all black people or white people? Okay, no, maybe I think that was both.
Oh, they went real quick. Is that the back of a white dude's head?
I think so.
It's kind of pixelated on your stream here.
It's
For
pixel.
me.
It's kind of pixely on mine.
like a carousel, it's turning, running rings around the moon. Like a clock.
Okay, wait a minute. So this is clearly a flashback because look, there's a baby now. You know
But
what I
are
mean?
those two different people?
I don't know. This could be the baby, like the older daughter. This is a flat because look, they're in
That's true. That's
a more
true.
beat up house here.
True.
They're like in a more beat up house. So
Like a clock whose hands are sweeping past minutes of its face. And the world is like an apple whirling silently in space.
yeah, no.
That's,
No
yeah.
one in their life should ever look out the window, see somebody standing in the middle, look
What's in her
at you.
hand?
I thought it was a knife too, but I think it's just like the shadow on her thing.
Well, I'm thinking it's like a straight razor. At first I thought it was a knife, but then they showed that straight razor earlier.
Why are you outside like that? It's the middle of the night. You look like you're ready to go to work. In the 50s.
Yeah.
Why?
It was safer
Like
back.
the circle.
Terry, it is not safer back then. This is the danger. This is the danger.
Safe for them.
Also, if you're a little kid or if you have little kids and they start randomly walking towards
The closet?
the closet like that, if you happen to walk in and they're walking towards the closet like
if they're
that,
just staring at the closet like that.
disown them. Disown them.
No, get them
They're
the
not
fuck out
yours.
the house.
They're not
You
yours
need
anymore.
a peace.
They
Peace out
belong
that house.
to the streets.
Peace
Terrible.
out that house.
That's it.
Aaron's talking about abandoning your child.
You see that?
You
Do
need
see
to
that?
abandon the house.
I put you in a beautiful home.
Yeah,
and you want
Panda
to stare at the freaking closet like that?
Yeah, kids that stare in closets are they never.
All that. All
yeah,
that's
this is
not
like
good.
cinema sins. Crazy old woman.
All
I'm gonna
that.
add a couple sins.
Look at that. If this is the initial, because remember, they're moving in, right? That was
Yeah.
their car moving in. If your neighbors come out to
Uh-uh.
meet you just like that, no.
Nope.
No, son.
You know,
I'm
you know
just
what that looks
driving
like?
through.
That looks like the Capitol riots.
Yeah.
You better get the fuck out of
I'm
there.
just driving through. If they're all surrounding my cars like this, if a group of white people surrounding my car like they're about to lynch me like this, I'm out. No, there's not enough pies in their hand that can welcome me. Not happening.
Yeah.
Have you noticed all your new neighbors, Aaron?
I've seen one.
Hmm?
I've seen
Exactly.
one. But they didn't greet me outside of my car like that.
The next few weeks, things are good.
Come on.
Just like,
What?
Yeah.
Now they've set up camp?
they've assembled.
No.
Is that a clock
I-
on her desk?
I think these are radios. I think these are radios. Wait,
But
is it
clearly-
all women? It's all women.
it's
Yeah,
a welcoming party.
There's an agenda
There's
to like.
something there, yeah, because this is all women. I don't see any of like the husbands or anything.
Karen's
Oh
from the
man,
50s.
Because you gotta think. So it's 50s, right? Yeah. So the husband's probably at work, quote unquote,
Oh, there was a milkman.
and
Dude,
then
yeah. I
you
mean,
get
the husband's at work, so
get-
you know.
the fucking PTA mafia right here that's surrounding your house. You need to go out there with some buckshot and start spraying fools.
Interesting. Don't go downstairs.
Nope, no.
Look in that closet. Now down the stairs.
Well, there you go. There you go. Gone. She
That's
reminds me of the Get Out girl.
The maid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up with the white paint on your hands?
Bro, that's milk.
That's what the milkman dropped off?
Yeah. I mean, there's a theme here.
Okay, that's what I want to
because
see.
there's nothing but,
What
Black
is
Panther.
that?
bro, that's an alien. Are
That's
they
what
in
I'm
Area
saying.
51?
That's what I'm saying.
that-
Is this an alien? Hold on. Can we slow down?
Nah, dude, that is an alien.
Dang, that was still.
Dang, that was so fast.
I went to times 2.
Terrible.
Okay.
That's even more terrifying,
Okay.
Aaron.
Yeah,
That's
you need to
fucking
go back.
terrifying.
Hold on. I think I went the wrong direction. There we go. Oh, hold on. I think it's a statue. I think it's a bust. See? Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, it could be a statue.
It
of
could
like,
be a statue or it could be an alien.
It could be like, yeah.
But I think that might be a statue.
That's on the side of somebody's house too.
Yeah, I think that's a
Yeah.
statue.
But look at it. Look at the expression on like the left side of his face, right?
It's raised up.
Just looks like,
Angry.
or the right side of his face, the one that's that's not all.
Who keeps a bust outside like that? Crazy mob white people?
He looks like fucking. It's Vigo from.
It's Vigo.
Vigo.
It's Vigo.
This one looks like I'm staring at, man.
That's a good one. I like that movie. I was just talking about literally because we were talking about the new Coming to America.
Yeah.
And I was like, they went as far as they could without doing the 80s comedy. And that's why I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know how this new Ghostbusters is going to be, because I love Ghostbusters 1 and 2. And I don't know if they can go all the way like they
From
did.
the one with Paul Rudd.
Yeah, the one with Paul Rudd, yeah.
I don't know, the trailers looked like it had more of a serious tone.
Yeah, but it's not
Comedy.
like Ghostbusters 1 and 2 wasn't a serious thing. So like why are
Yeah.
we doing that? Like it was a
That one-
comedy
like, the
too.
trailer looks like it was serious. I was like, oh, going this route.
Wait a minute, Rachel, you didn't like Ghostbusters?
What did she say?
She said even 2, gross.
Wow. Might kick her out of there.
I know you're not saying you didn't like the first one I like. You didn't like the second one? The second one was good.
Excuse
No,
me.
you must be thinking the one with all the ladies is the second one. That's
Yeah.
what you must be thinking.
The female cast was terrible.
Like the part 2, Ghostbusters 2 with Vigo was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Rachel. Why?
You're crazy. That was good.
Why?
That was one of the rare movies that the sequel was just as good to me as
Can you ban somebody from the internet?
original. I'm trying to think what other movies were like that, where the sequel is just as good as the original.
The Mummy and The Mummy Returns.
Actually, that is another one. Yeah.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
No.
Get out.
You're done, Jerry. You're
So
done,
we ain't hungry
Jerry.
no more, cuz.
I don't remember Shrek 2. Was Shrek 2 where they went to go meet the parents?
Is it? I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
because
only
they
remember
have
Shrek
Charming in
1,
there.
and that was a classic.
Okay, so then Shrek 2 is...
The Godfather, yes. Godfather 1 and Godfather 2.
I never saw Godfather 2.
What?
Yeah, I never saw Godfather 2.
Honestly, you could probably just stop at the first one.
That's all I ever saw. Yeah, it was the first one.
But two's pretty good too.
And then I played the video game, which is,
The video game was amazing.
Bill and Ted, the second movie was better.
Second movie was better, yes. Second movie was better. So, yeah. Ghostbusters, though, is on that
But the
list.
third one, I don't know about that one.
I haven't seen the third one either.
I heard it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I've heard it was
I've
actually
never
pretty
seen
good.
them. Never
Movie
seen it.
night.
Ugh. I go to normal speed
Oh,
because that
Yeah.
You don't like...
fucking.
Boing.
God damn it! What's the Inception guy's name?
Boom.
Christopher Nolan.
Okay, so this is clearly a flashback to when they first killed a black person.
Or
Threw
they're
him down
currently killing.
Look at the clothes.
What is Is this in Ireland?
Yeah, look at their clothes. This is like Civil War looking stuff.
Yeah, they're in the desert, Aaron.
And look, more
And
milk,
the milk.
more milk.
That's the secret.
And there's your
Ooh.
thumbnail.
Nah, bro. See, I'm telling you, that's like some zombie shit right
That
there.
was like Candyman right there.
They're probably poisoning him.
This is a throw off, everybody. He's constipated, and that's what it looks like when you're trying to squeeze one out.
Where's the toilet paper?
Okay, we got a fight here, right? Hold on, because I think I see a little reflection of who the culprit is. Hold on, let's go back.
Culprit.
So it's a black person that's getting thrown into the thing.
Sure, I think they punched it.
Watch. Look at that arm.
Yeah, like they're hitting it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Go back a little. Because look at that person's shirt and look who hits it.
I see, yeah, because it's
Two
like a
different-
purple.
Two different
yeah.
arms.
Maybe they see somebody in the mirror. No, but see, look, because there's the shirt and there's the
shirt
arm.
and there's another shirt.
So they're being attacked or something. Oh my gosh.
White people are scary.
Normal speed again.
She definitely has that like, Cletus, grab my shotgun. There's Cletus.
Oh, that's gonna be
Contortionist?
creepy. Yeah, some contortionist
What
cheerleaders.
the fuck's up with her leg right there? It's all like, is this a zombie movie?
I don't
Like, what-
know.
Look, it looks like a bite mark in the leg or something. You know what I
And
mean?
bowling
Like,
shoes?
dude,
No,
those
this
are
is the
classic,
old school.
like,
That's the old
50s.
school. Yeah, that's the old
50s
school shoes.
Those are bowling shoes. Fool.
yeah, and now it is.
Look at that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's some straight up Conjuring shit with that nun
Okay.
coming at you.
An old priest.
Is this like the Hills Have Eyes shit?
I don't know.
Spit
some,
slap.
some,
Where the five fingers to the face.
we get a little justice. So we go there. Oh, cause look.
Oh, shit!
hanging
Yeah.
off, huh?
And you know that's that smiling bitch from the beginning.
Yeah, because I didn't even notice this in the trailer. See? You throw that in front of my daughter, you catching one of these too. Whoo! And she brought it all the way back.
Did cock that all the way back. Look at the wind up.
Look at the
Look at the
extension,
lineup.
everybody. Do you see how the elbow is lined with the target? That's what you do, everybody.
It's at a 45-degree angle.
Bam!
Point at the point impact and then release. Look, the daughter was like, "Oh, that hurt."
You need the John Madden breakdown.
See, now she got the pistola.
See,
Like
and
that's
this is all the whole neighborhood now. They don't look like they want them to be there.
Why they look
all the
modern
Betty.
day?
And she was like, "I'm not having it. I got the Yistel right here. Got the glizzy."
Terrible.
Oh, hold on, because we're missing some stuff. We're missing
You
some
missed
stuff.
man.
Things going too fast.
Yeah. You said,
She-
"Step on my lawn again."
You know it's weird. It's you haven't really seen too much of the husband.
I know that is true.
So like clearly
1950, Rachel.
when he's quote unquote like gone, the torment happens with the women.
And here's the oh my
Like,
what
I
is
don't want any part
happening?
of this.
What is happening outside? Like I didn't know all these people next door to me were racist.
Is she the Agatha?
He's Prince William. Like, our family's not racist.
Who is this character? This is the first time we've seen this character.
He's the other family.
That looks like she's pouring gasoline on somebody.
Oh, got some weapons now.
Got the axe. There's a guy. There's another guy.
This is the broke
I'm
father
I'm-
and the pet and
this is gonna be a little racist. I thought he was throwing a tortilla
how's that racist?
Bro.
What?
because that was my first thought, Aaron, as a Mexican man.
I hope somebody died with some shit.
By the way,
Oh God,
chicken
don't
was
kill him.
dry.
Chicken was dry.
She just tore up her house or something. Oh, her hands are bleeding.
That they locked her in the bathroom.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
Pull something out.
Oh, wait. So she's getting hit in the mirror because she's wearing the same thing.
Oh, she's wearing the purple. And that is the mirror.
Got some
Yeah.
burning telephone. I mean, these
Never good.
these
'Cause
telephone
it's burning
wires
cross-
are. I don't know if this is burning because it looks like there's
No, but it's symbolism.
Well, yeah, it's the
it's-
symbolism. Yeah, for sure.
It's symbolism.
For sure.
Or they're like the clothing.
clothesline.
Yeah, clotheslines. Yeah, they're clotheslines. And that brother's tired of it.
There. Oh, them.
Thank you, Jerry.
It's to him.
And then the most creepiest part.
What
That
Uh,
guy.
How's that?
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's
Yeah.
That
scary.
is creepy.
Black it. And this is the first time that
why, Aaron? Why you had to do that?
we need nightmares.
He's going to.
Okay, so in something like this,
Uh-huh.
right? Like obviously that's meant to torment on several levels, right?
Yes.
The actor that's in that makeup,
It's probably a black guy, one.
okay, like it needs to be so as to not like.
Yeah, I think
I mean, it's offensive either way because of the imagery. Is
but I think it's being played as a monster on
Yes.
purpose, as opposed to them putting the blackface on to portray how they really think black people are. This is portrayed as a monster. This is a character.
this is
a monster.
a nightmare inducing fuel.
It's fine. It's the same thing with Topsy and Bopsy, those crazy, scary freaking characters
That's
in
true.
Lovecraft.
But
Those
I
are
think
very,
people will recognize the white lips and exaggerate it more than Topsy and Bopsy. Because I
Yeah.
didn't know, I never recognized the Topsy and Bopsy image, but that I instantly recognize as a no for any media. But the way that they're portraying that in this is just
I have
terrifying.
1,000%. I have 1,000% freaking. As soon as I saw them, I was like, yeah, I know what this crap is, and that was freaking nightmare fuel. That was so terrifying. I was like that, and then the jump scares with them too. I was like, oh my gosh, that's horrible.
So we watching this, huh?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm down to watch this one.
This is
Yeah,
Amazon too, of all places.
Amazon,
Like-
they trying.
They definitely coming out because Coming to America 2, it wasn't again number one, but it wasn't bad.
You know, they're trying to do their things.
Yeah, I think they're trying to definitely step up.
Let's critique some trailers.
I'm down.
How about the pickups?
What is this?
I hear there's a problem.
I don't know. This is new movie trailers 2021.
X-Men.
Excuse me?
No, I'm just kidding.
Morgan Freeman?
As a woman,
Caretaker?
Hey, Damon.
Professor Morgan.
Wait, was that Batwoman?
Yep.
Oh, so this is what she left to do.
Where is she?
you do what I tell you to do, and everything will be just fine.
What is he, Mr. Glass? Is that what's going on here?
Aaron, that's God. There.
I need you tonight using some of your old skills. 5 stocks, 5 pickups.
There are too many people waiting for me to make this mistake.
You ran drugs for the Russians. You're a courier in and out of
This is
Moscow.
okay. This is my opinion,
You
of
know who
course.
she is. Just stay out of her way.
This is gonna be a bad movie. All right.
Mhm.
But I can see why she would take this movie. Because Morgan Freeman is in it.
Yeah.
I would take the movie.
Yeah, I would too.
Like
Just
This
for
is
him.
this is probably
Talk.
in her head. This is probably her John Wick,
yeah.
or
yeah.
like Charlize Theron's Atomic Blonde type movie.
Yeah.
where it's just nonstop. Like I'm beating ass.
But yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
Something's not right.
All right, some don't add up on the timing of that, but whatever.
Yeah, that took way too long.
She took out Ericson's crew.
How much you want to bet at the end he can walk?
God knows. If I was you, I'd be worried about all the scumbags.
This does look terrible though.
It does look. It looks like it was filmed on somebody's iPhone.
Let's do
The
this.
Asylum movie.
Don't insult Asylum like that,
Three
man.
more stops.
I need to get my
But they
dog
have
back.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, it's her daughter.
And it is not safe for me.
I thought she was the babysitter.
I don't see that
You
you
think
have
Morgan Freeman's gonna be
much
fair at
choice.
the end?
No,
Time is
he's
not your
probably
friend.
doing it for a reason that's like to have her get
Really? Does she snort
just get
just
high?
a pile of coke?
Yes.
much choice.
Life.
Time is not your friend.
So, he wants some fucking cocaine.
What? What?
That's wasting a lot of it. Dude.
That's crank.
Thing.
That's basically crank.
Ruby Road.
3 more stops.
I'm sorry.
Two more
She's
stops.
not. I don't think she's a good actress.
I think she's great for action, but her acting chops, I don't know.
Vanquish.
Get rid of that for me.
Okay, all right, okay. Get rid of the movie for me. How about
Did
that?
he just shoot a kid? What?
How about that? Oh, I've seen this one.
I've seen
Michael
this.
B. Anthony?
Yeah, yes, yes,
We know.
Jerry.
Senior Chief Kelly is the third member of the attack.
Jordan Anthony B.
3 perps are dead.
I think.
Everybody wants to make that John Wick.
I think. I was gonna say. I think he thinks this is gonna be his John Wick.
Yeah.
My dog.
Wow, it's terrible because it's his wife.
She was the
He is more
dog
dangerous
the whole
and
time.
effective than any man
Don't
we have in the
die,
field.
because I want to know where my dog is.
So that's all. That's all we've done is replace the dog with a wife or a child.
It's everybody got to have that John Wick.
Yeah.
Throw in
These are
military
foreign attacks on
background
US
to
soil.
justify
We have
their
to
gun
respond.
and hand-to-hand
We're gonna
combat.
make it right.
But I said go for it.
So
There's a side of me that
how
I
like
can't turn off.
what good movies has Michael B. Jordan been in?
Creed.
Fantastic
Okay.
Four.
Fruitvale Station.
Okay, I never seen
Black
that one.
Panther.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
With Creed, I'll say 1 and 2.
yeah, 1 and 2. Yeah, because 2 was good
Those
too.
are good. Those are good.
I'm
Don't
trying to think what
forget
else was he
Fantastic
in.
Four.
No, Jerry. I didn't forget
What?
not to say it because it's not a good movie. I'm not saying it. Okay. I think that's all I can think of. Again, not a good movie, everybody.
Whose daughter he's with? Steve Harvey's
Yeah.
daughter? Nice.
He's gonna play, Steve.
He don't play Steve.
He is gonna play.
Like Michael B. Jordan, I think like because he produces stuff too. Because he did that show
He's trying to-
Raising Dion or
He's
the boy gets
producing the Static Shock movie, right?
yeah, I heard that too. That he's
Or
supposed to.
is he going to be Static Shock?
I don't think he's gonna be Static Shock. I think he's trying to
I thought he was just producing it, right?
produce it to make it happen. That's what it.
happen,
Wasn't he in
make
the
it
show
happen.
Dragon Prince?
Was he in Dragon Prince?
I don't know.
A voice actor or acted as
The
something?
part of me that won't stop for anything.
I don't know.
No remorse.
There you go, the next Michael Jai White.
Like I feel like Michael B. Jordan
To you
can do really good
perhaps John
movies,
Kelly has done
but some of the
something
stuff he picks isn't like the best.
This was kind of an epic scene right there that I thought. I was like, you've lost your mind. This is a man on fire scene.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Like you can see Denzel doing this.
Give me a name. He was supposed to be dead.
Give me a name.
And this is Tom Clancy. Well, not this movie. Not Biggie.
So,
The rap world's biggest star was murdered last
Oh shit! I thought that was the same movie.
No.
Tom Clancy's Biggie.
I was like, good damn.
It goes right into Biggie's murder. You find out that it was Michael B. Jordan the whole time.
Retaliation for last year's murder of Tupac.
Tom Clancy's Notorious.
Biggie didn't have Tupac
That's supposed to be Tupac?
They cover up the corrupt.
A couple brothers get shot, and nobody gives a damn, do they?
Former shooters and mates.
Is this just off the police officers that investigated?
The ones that botched the whole thing.
Say my name, assassinating.
As long as it's an ongoing investigation.
They did a TV show on this already, or a Netflix show on
Stays locked
this.
away in the dark.
Who shot Biggie Smalls?
Yeah, no, they did this as a Netflix show already.
Yeah, the Notorious one, the one that just came out. You talking about?
I can't remember if it's what's it
we're
called.
not doing Hope today.
I think that's probably a sign.
Okay, this brother is
another movie, or
it's another
commercial?
movie. No, it's another movie. But this brother is working, and I'm actually pretty happy that this dude is working because he
What has
was
he been in?
great on Atlanta. That's all I've seen him in so far.
Okay, I think that's the clip. I've seen a clip of him.
But he's
'Cause
also in
he
the
looks
Eternals.
familiar.
He's going to be in the Eternal movie in Marvel. He plays one of the Eternals.
Maybe that's where I'd recognize him too, from the Steel or something or
Out of
Cassie.
your apartment. You need to stop being such a shut-in.
We never go out.
Because
I feel attacked.
home with
That
you.
Michael
You
Funches?
want to stay inside and feel sorry
No,
for yourself
you
all day?
racist.
Wow.
Hey,
Hey, there you go.
He's an agoraphobic?
What about the lady who lives here?
we broke up.
It's too bad. She used to tip.
Keisha left you? Shame.
Damn.
She seems so fun.
Get it? She was amazing.
I locked myself out of my apartment.
Without your shoes?
Sucks. Oh, it's dumb. Well, it looks like a beautiful day.
Wait a minute!
I was wondering if I could climb out on your fire escape. And I hope that I'm not interrupting.
Hi.
Yes, we're in a relationship.
Hey,
Is that David Webb?
What are you doing?
Terrible.
Are we done here?
Is that my keys?
I don't know which they are. You and Isha broke up, but you're still moving her car.
I'm here. Shouldn't you be out arresting real criminals or something?
City drivers are real criminals.
Says who?
Says me.
Who are you?
Someone who knows. What do you do?
I cut in memoriam videos of old celebrities.
You make eulogies for people who aren't dead yet? That's dark.
You ever been cheated on?
Probably.
Is that the?
One time.
Every time I see her, I think of the music video "Turned Down for What."
Terrible.
Because life is short.
Ticket made?
Yeah.
Do you miss her?
You know what's good about this movie though? That I hold on. Let's let the whole trailer go through.
Romeo?
Time short, no time for relaxing. Be the first in, last out.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, what the?
That was
It's one of those feel-good comedy movies.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
It looks pretty good.
One of those feel-good comedy movies, right? That you want to say said nothing about race whatsoever. And I love it for that. Like, wasn't a thing. You could throw Adam Sandler into that role.
Yeah, anybody can fit
And
in
is
there.
that right? But they put that guy from Atlanta into that role, which he plays something drastically different in Atlanta. He's a hardcore gangster rapper in Atlanta, and he's playing in that role. I love that. I love that a lot. The Outside Story. Probably won't watch it, but I love that a lot.
I'd watch that if that's on like Netflix or something.
Or Disney. Is that Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
No,
Yeah.
that is Negan.
I have a story for you.
Wow.
Something the exact
This is the story of what happens after
healing,
The Walking Dead.
possibly divine.
So things went back to normal?
After a
Yeah.
visitation from the Virgin Mary. Chicago, New York, D.C., every demographic on this planet is eating this up.
Give me the exclusive.
Is that the mom from Static Shock? Or not Static
No,
Shock, but
from Black Lightning.
Black Lightning, yeah.
Yeah.
Many are gonna watch. Mary wants to reach as many people as possible.
Maybe millions.
Is this his first horror movie?
Don't believe in your mirror.
I think he was in a horror movie before.
To those folks.
He seems like he's horror adjacent. This is gonna be a no for me, really?
Seeing is believing.
And why do you think Mary chose you?
Don't need to see any more of it.
I swear, if he falls on his face.
Witnesses of the Virgin Mary draw millions of faithful.
It's gonna be a horror movie.
Oh, it's hands down a horror movie.
Yeah, it already has that.
From the Blessed Virgin.
The theme.
I have read several libraries worth on the supernatural.
And there you go.
Investigated half of those miracles.
I know, right? You just these laughing children.
Just running across the screen laughing.
It'd be nice if one just tripped and failed one time.
She's here.
Ah, shit.
Oh, produced by Sam Raimi. I think he said produced.
Church. The devil builds a
dead.
Next door.
Don't.
Oh, I might watch this.
Doubt weakens faith.
Ooh.
Hail
Can't see
Mary,
your
It's like
face.
those weeping angels from Doctor Who.
Sinners now
They're
and at
closer
the
and
hour
closer.
of our death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you,
What's
look
happening,
at the
Brian?
Virgin Mary. It's the work of the unholy.
Yeah.
Faith in evil empowers evil.
Believe in her. Offer your soul to Mary.
Craziness. There's so much nope.
The Lord is with you.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
That would be scary.
At the place, guess who walks through the door? Out of the blue,
Comes
you're
at you.
acting like a big shot.
Do you blame your Catholic upbringing?
Pretty smart thing.
But you see, hold on, before we go through, but you see how your upbringing helped you see that as extremely scary? That's what I think about all these other black horror
You're gonna
movies.
actually talk your way out of this
Yeah.
one. One way or another, you're gonna pay up tonight.
He turned a
I've
good
got something
dog.
better than cash. I've got a story.
Is that the son from Breaking Bad?
Walked 2 miles through a desert.
I can tell you about
Is
the
it?
cold.
You know, bartenders love
The one with the crutches?
Yeah.
Bartenders, listen.
You actually might be right.
You think you're pretty smart, don't you, college boy? You think you're gonna actually talk your way out of this one? One way or another, you're gonna pay up tonight.
I don't recognize him speaking. No. Yeah, that is him.
Yeah.
I've got a story.
Yep.
He's not speaking with that speech impediment thing.
I can tell you about the cold.
You know, bartenders love the dog.
Wrong. Bartenders, listen.
Yeah, they do. They actually.
Fact is, I've been feeling very strange lately.
I'm sensing a story coming on here, Gordy.
Shit, I haven't even talked to him for 2 years.
This is just gonna be
Bar stories.
Yeah, bar
I
stories.
went the wrong guys.
Have you seen
I haven't
season
seen a
1
movie
of,
about bar
of
stories.
Servant? I have not.
And now I'm really worried that he's got himself involved in some really ugly shit.
Listen up. It's my turn to tell a story.
Why does that voice sound familiar?
Oh, he's the Hulk.
Well, all this is going down. The killer is under the impression that the bar is empty.
He's the
Storm
killer.
like this, everything just slows down.
He's definitely a different person in this one.
We all go over there. And when you got there, you remember this. You come and see
Bar
me.
stories to tell him the
Say
dark.
hello.
Terrible.
I expected more from you, Master.
Is that the 1917 kid? Game of
Bar
Thrones?
stories to tell in the drunk. I thought I said wild and
They say
out.
the summer when you finish school is the best time of your life. Your final summer of freedom. When you become a man. It's important.
I don't even remember the summer after I finished school. I think it's because I had a
Realize
job.
How important it would be.
Boys, we're free.
I think you look great pregnant.
Has anyone ever told you you have an extremely punchable face?
This is a very uninteresting movie.
Well, let's see what they do to make it interesting.
Get knocked over today.
A murder.
Uh-oh.
But you're fine. Yeah?
A sudden death.
That's the dude that knocked her over.
Well, lads, final big blowout of the summer. God is in his church. Ladies and gentlemen, the real man. What was in the bag, sugar? What do you think was in the bag, Matthew?
You knew what he was like. I told you.
It's like a coming of age.
Yeah, still uninteresting to me.
Yeah.
Brotherhood of Traveling Pants.
Really? Brotherhood of the Traveling Pants?
Yeah.
Of course we are. Body of Christ. Amen.
Take me ecstasy in church. Yeah.
Okay, what do we got here?
What is this? Lazarus?
Uh-oh.
This city is a ghost of its former self.
Oh.
Overrun by crime.
This looks like a terrible movie.
Already because the
Tuesday.
resolution is bad. I can barely see what's going on.
They did that budget Marvel intro.
It's a Morgan Freeman?
I made a stand against them, and it cost me my life.
It's done. Ray Lazarus is dead. Good.
Bro, he did the Undertaker wake up.
This is a skip simply because of how boring the trailer is.
Still alive. I think I know who this man is. I know where to find him. He's not.
Wow. Can we go back?
Was that
Hold
Stallone?
on. Can we go back to the blood on that?
It's impossible.
Yep. That's like they just CG'd that
This
on.
looks like a low budget. What was that Vin
Stallone.
Diesel movie? Bloodshot or
Yes. Yeah.
Is that the same
blood.
thing? Look at this.
Look
shit.
at that. Look at that. That's horrendous.
Dang. I've seen better CG in a Nigerian film.
I drew first blood.
No, you got my throat.
Terrible.
Oh, yeah, let me go. It's getting hot here. I can't breathe.
Looks like my face is on fire.
Terrible.
How do I find the men that did this to me? Nobody knows. I'm gonna shut it down.
Okay, what is that? What is that?
Black Mask.
It's a Jabberwocky.
What is that?
He's got. What
Sonic,
powers does he
supersonic?
have?
Smoke powers? Sonic powers?
Mask makes you a hero. You knew this.
Dayman? Like,
Now they're all gonna die.
Is this a movie just to showcase your fighting skills?
Probably.
Is that you?
Apple original film.
Hey.
Hey.
Thought that was Tom Holland for a second.
Here.
He already did an Apple
Because
movie.
I like you a lot.
I mean, he could do multiple. That is him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Cherry.
It is him.
Oh.
We meet Cherry, and he's a kid who's having a hard time. Just doesn't really know why he feels the way he feels. And he meets
His
this
name
wonderful
is
lady
Cherry?
called Emily.
I think he likes
Emily
cherries.
has ever experienced.
Her name is Emily because it just said her name is Emily.
playing tricks on people.
I think he eats nothing but
She's
cherries.
finally escaped an abusive home.
he's a
It
pimp.
forces
That's
her
all he
to
pops.
J-Lab,
This
what are
is
you
that-
talking about?
in a
This
way
is that
causes
Russo
her
movie,
to
right?
Self-destruct.
Yeah, this is the Russo brothers.
Yeah, this movie looks
I'm gonna put it
shitty.
at the end of the semester.
I'm not interested in
This
this.
isn't funny.
Why
It's
would
already
you
out
change?
too, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when does he get his
broke your
superpowers?
When he gets bit by something.
He gets bit by the military?
Yep.
She is the one that leaves him,
A
and
bullet?
he goes
I
into
don't
the
know.
spiral, and he joins the military.
The military.
Military.
Yeah. Joins the military.
Eating his croissant.
Terrible. That's not even the right country. Jerry.
That's the way he
When they
says
come back
croissant,
together,
though.
They don't come back together for the right reasons.
When he comes back from Iraq, Tom and I completely destroy our characters' lives.
Get on the ground! He doesn't really know what to do without her, and he doesn't really know
He
how to live
returns
life
from the
with
military.
her.
She says, I'm pregnant.
We don't shy away from the negative aspects of this type of love.
Captain America.
Oh, there it is.
Hold on. An announcer at a girls' high school basketball game called one of the teams a bunch of F and N words and blamed it on his blood sugar spike because he has type 1 diabetes.
Oh.
Oh
That
my
must be
gosh.
it.
God damn it! You started
So
laughing. I started
stupid.
laughing.
That's so stupid.
No,
Like, did he think
my
that was
diabetes.
gonna, like, really? He's gonna, I'll get away with that. Yeah.
I don't know.
That
Like
needs my help.
my dad went into like a diabetic shock,
Mm-hmm.
and he started like cussing me out. So, but then he looked like completely.
It does
like
give
it.
drop type of.
Yeah, you get fucked up because like my dad started like cussing at me and my mom, and like it threw me completely off because never in his life has he ever like cussed like that at my mom, and so I thought I was like gonna have to fight my dad.
I wonder though, but like things you say, I understand. But like if the word isn't in your vernacular, that's why I'm always on the thing that's like, hey, I think everybody says it, just some don't say it in public.
That's probably 100% true.
So I think the word had to be in his vocabulary first, right?
Yeah.
For it to pop out.
I mean, it could technically be in your subconscious, right? And then
I think
I don't know. The mind is fucking crazy.
I feel like he's uttered the phrase before.
But anyway, go back to my dad's story. We got him help. He was fine, and then apologized for everything.
So he called everyone in words. Everything was all right.
No. He just trying to like hit me with to push me away because he thought I was attacking him. I don't know if he thought I was like a demon or something. It was hella strange. But when we called the ambulance, they're like, yeah, he's in a diabetic shock, and then they gave him what he needed.
It wasn't because you guys were trying to kneel during the anthem. Apparently, this guy was doing it.
Jeez.
When they were talking about them kneeling during the anthem, and then the mic picked up him saying that.
Is this another one of those where that guy was like, "Oh, there's some nappy-headed," and then what do you call nappy-headed hose or something?
Yeah, I think he called him nappy-headed hose.
God,
yeah.
that's fucking idiot.
And then you just gotta throw yourself on the floor and act like you're spazzing out.
Pretty much.
I'll with you to the end of the line.
Why are they showing just clips from the other ones if this is supposed to be for whatchamacallit?
They don't have any other clips.
We got a situation here.
And then we end with this BS.
An eyeball. Be seen.
Hi.
Booning.
I'm Mickey.
Is that Sebastian Stan?
It is Sebastian Stan.
Where's his metal arm?
And apparently Princess Diana.
Not being an asshole.
Try not to be an asshole.
Yes.
You don't have your keys, right? You want to go to an island?
He's doing multiple films at the same time.
You gotta make that money, man.
I go back to the States tomorrow.
You're gonna miss this, right?
You're in love with this guy.
Like, let me show you space 4 inches.
Space 4 inches.
Let's be roomies.
Let's be roomies.
What's coming?
Everything.
Everything?
This must be before. This is when he was in between. This is in between him doing missions for the Russians. They gave him a real looking arm and told him to just live his life.
So he kind of's got some good technology.
He usually leaves with one. Now he comes in with one, huh?
Well,
Good to know. Thank you.
people change, so.
It's
What at the end of this? It's just him blanking out and then killing Tony Stark's parents.
Damn!
Terrible.
Damn! Just punching him in the face. That's where he went.
And that's just
With
how the
mind
movie
violence.
ends. And you're like, what? Where did that come from?
Got drunk one day.
She loves you, and she makes you happy. Just pure, innocent, romantic. Just love at first sight.
Yeah, see, black people can't do that. It'd be a whole different movie.
Jeez. It's just a whole movie of them banging or what?
Pretty much, Jerry. So we've seen that movie before.
More trailers.
Yeah, why not?
That's a profound thought.
He always sounds weird to me doing an American accent.
Like he's really trying.
Really? 'Cause I feel like when he used his real accent,
Is Irish?
throws
Because
me
he's
off.
Irish, right?
Yeah, it like throws me off completely.
Nah, and you know why? Because I think it's because I didn't really see him in anything but
Hey, they just
Daredevil.
drank Windex.
Terrible.
That's blue Powerade, Jerry. What, they drink horny medicine?
Yeah, man.
What does it feel like?
Increased pleasure.
In space, nobody can hear you jizz.
Gross.
I'll do anything you want.
Is this just basically the 100 but in space?
Who cares about the rules?
With more banging.
We can do what we want.
Yeah, this is just the 100.
On a space station?
Yeah.
I never finished that series.
I didn't either.
You don't need to.
I didn't even finish season 1.
I remember the first episode when the guy tried to jump over the gap and got speared.
Caught a spear to the chest.
And I was like, oh, that's great.
I didn't like the ending of the series. It was stupid to me.
I didn't stop watching it because it was bad. I just fell off. The 100 was awesome, to be fair.
That's a profound thought.
Like, I guess it was an alright show. It's just like the ending killed it for me.
What? Is that William Shatner and Doc? I don't know his real name, sorry.
It's Doc Brown.
Yeah, but what's his real noun? Or his real name mean?
Christopher Lloyd.
Dude from Back to the Future.
Open the door. Open the door.
Is this just William Shatner adjusting to regular life?
Pretty much. This is grumpier old man.
Getting a beer. I'm going to take the test next week. Pass it with flying colors. Wow. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Artificial flavors, calcium phosphate. I am starting to salivate. You.
This is just grumpy old men.
Guy to me.
Judge took it away from me.
Get out of here. I want to show you something. It's a surprise.
Wow.
Get in.
She's a good woman. You ready to settle down?
This is grumpy old man.
What's wrong?
You hanging out with Mr. Artiste.
I really can't handle this.
Is it Bohannon?
I don't think that was Bohannon.
You getting back your license to drive. This is about your license to live.
What are you doing?
Oh no, it's not Bohannon.
What the hell's wrong with you?
He's with my girlfriend. That's what the hell's wrong with me. I gotta get her back. Well, how are you gonna do that?
Awkward. Huh? Awkward. Awkward.
Christopher Lloyd, yeah. LB. That's his name.
That's my car.
I've been an idiot. Again.
Senior moment.
What color pills are you taking?
I'm taking blue.
This is
called you
gross.
How do you respond to that?
So you into some old people fucking?
Well, when I defended someone charged with rape.
Every movie so far is just boning.
When I defended someone
Young
charged
people,
with murder,
old
nobody
people.
dug around my
Yeah,
backyard.
you're not into that?
But when
This is
someone's
the
accused of
horniest movie
terrorism,
trailers
people
of
like you seem to think
2021.
That's different.
You want to represent
Is that
the
lumberjack
recruiter for 9/11.
Bandersnatch?
Now there's
have an
prison
asterisk at the
sex.
end. It
What's
says,
going on here?
terms and conditions apply.
Jodie Foster's.
They kidnapped me from my home and brought me here with a bag on my head and chains around my body.
Jody, you're Foster.
What do they accuse you of?
3 years, they charged me with
Foster,
nothing.
you're Jodie.
Rough justice. That's what this administration wants.
Is that the Hunger Games?
Seeking the death penalty.
What if you're wrong?
What is
People
that
of this
accent
place,
he's trying to
You
do?
abandon all of your principles, all
I
your
am
laws,
American.
and you're wrong.
You need to tell me what happened to you. I can't defend you.
My captors cannot forgive me for something that I've never done.
Maybe he's guilty.
Someone has to answer for the tower.
Someone.
What? Zachary Levi?
In Arabic,
So we
the
got
word
Doctor
for
Strange
free
and
the word for
Mr.
forgiveness
Fantastic?
is the same word.
And Shazam?
I want to forgive. This is how, even here, I can be free.
I've seen this little teaser.
Benedict, what are you doing?
Oh, they're not going to show the beginning? Wow, they didn't show that
They
trailer
just
at all.
Skipped right over it.
What the hell was that?
That's a dope hat.
So blurry.
It is blurry.
Not on my end, it ain't. That transition was terrible. Yes, it was.
World War II. Is this Unit 137 or what is it?
You know how scary that must be to fly in those type of planes back then? 'Cause you know there's like no safety.
I
You
don't
know,
think
they
they
just-
cared about them. They were just kamikaze.
They're
pilots.
just gonna crash.
I'm talking about for the other countries too, Jerry.
Man,
This
it's
looks
very
like-
reliable.
Wait, what perspective is this being told from?
All of them. And then it's gonna cut to the Norwegian perspective. Them at home.
It's just gonna cut to Sebastian Stan killing Tony Stark's parents.
Terrible.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what happened.
World War II broke out and I don't know what happened.
Is this like a Civil War or something?
Oh look, Godzilla versus Kong.
Is this like a Civil War or something?
I think it was World War II or what?
Yeah, I'm talking about this movie.
This is.
The world needs Kong.
They still have not shown Cyber or Mecha Godzilla.
Everybody's saying that is Mechagodzilla right there.
In theaters and on HBO Max the exact same
Megan,
day. Rated PG-13.
the exact same day.
Yeah, watch that day one.
Disney. This Riot?
Riot?
No, it's not.
What is this?
We can go anywhere.
This is
Do anything. We
Goku?
just gotta stick together.
No, it's like
We
Italian.
Oh,
have to
this
look out for each other, right?
this the Italian one.
This is gonna be the best summer ever.
Coco 2.
Marco.
We'll ride down
From the creators of
road.
Coco.
See the whole world together.
This is in Italy.
It'll be amazing.
Are they gonna introduce like mafia and stuff?
Wow, Jerry.
Wow.
There's just
All I know about Italian pizza and mafia.
Okay, there's a twist.
Did you see that?
no one can find out.
Please don't take my sunshine away.
They're mermaid boys?
Man.
Where did you boys say you were from?
So you cats are evil people.
Hey, don't forget sunscreen.
You know we're playing
Well, we know what this
That's what
is.
SPF 15 is for. Come on, let's go. We're late.
The Ducks are a powerhouse organization
Super
with a
bad
record
too.
10 state championships.
Oh, man.
A little different than the Ducks of the 90s.
Ducks.
I gotta cut you. I mean, at this age, if you can't be great at hockey, don't bother.
Don't bother? Mom,
I'll wait until this is
shouldn't
done.
kids be able to play sports for fun? Stephanie, you brought
Wait,
two
it's
private
that,
trainers to
is it
your
Martin
kids'
Sheen?
hockey practice.
Oh, I'm a pediatric sports psychologist.
Okay, we are out of here. The Ducks don't get to take hockey away from you.
Stories without a few letdowns are boring.
I want you to think about all the other kids who've been told that they're too small or too slow. They just want to get out there and play. Freaks.
Is that the new Goldberg?
Yep.
Is he doing a trick?
It's not a remake. This is.
Let's start our own team. Look at
This is years later.
This is years later.
I'm
Yeah.
not being acid physically. I have more of a podcast body.
Dang.
Podcast body.
You have to have a home rink and a coach.
What about Gordon Bombay? Gordon Bombay?
Gordon Bombay.
I'm guessing you didn't see the sign? I hate hockey, and I don't like kids.
You run an ice rink.
Weird, huh?
Emilio.
Hey.
We're not losers. Did you not
That's
just see
cool,
that?
he's
Do your
back.
job. Arrest someone. We both know you can make such a big difference with these kids.
Looks like he didn't age that much.
Chasing
Taking care of
and I
himself.
have
It looks like his dad's Martin Sheen.
Yeah, he looks a lot more like his dad now.
You have us.
So it's Knucklepuck time if Keenan doesn't make an appearance.
In part 2, Steven. You gotta give him a part 2.
That's true.
But not anymore.
Should bring Charlie Sheen into this.
Taking too much crap for too
That
long.
I do feel directly
Not where I
attacked
thought
by
I would
that.
be.
I have a
But I'm
podcast
trying to
body.
do something different here.
This is bigger than hockey. This is about you standing up for yourself.
Nothing but net! Crazy! Nothing but net! Pretty sure it's basketball. The true measure of a person is not in how many times they fall down, but it's how many times they pick themselves back up.
You gotta make this happen for yourself.
So wait, are the Ducks the bad guys in this?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, who's the?
Discouraged, okay? That's why we
What
watch
team
Game
is
Teams to get
this?
better.
It's like a master class in sucking.
Because they're not the Mighty Ducks.
They're going against. Hey, it's MODOK.
It's Patton Oswalt.
Yeah.
About that.
I say he
We're
matches that voice.
You are hereby relieved of your status as CPA Supreme and as a living person. I still need to do your personal taxes.
This is like Robot Chicken.
I thought this
stuff.
coffee was for everyone.
Looks like it, yeah.
MODOK! And do you know what MODOK stands for? Mental Organism Designed Only for Killing. For killing.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, I'd give it a couple of episodes.
Just like I
Every film
watched that
is
other
a
Rick and Morty
product of its
spin-off.
time and tells you something about
the
the time it
aliens.
was made. There's a special status that comes to some films that lodge in the audience's collective imagination.
They must see, Aaron.
One of those
So this is a documentary about
Alien is a
aliens.
radical break
Yeah,
with
man.
science fiction.
You gotta have the
that
documentaries.
sanitized view of
No, this is District 10. What are you talking about?
Mechanical,
I thought they were going to actually do
and
a
Ridley
sequel to
Scott
that now.
was the
They
kid
are.
from
They're working on it.
Yeah, 30 years ago they talked about it.
And now they're talking about it now.
Innards of a cow.
Because they're out
It's
of
never gonna happen.
That
ideas.
was Ridley wanting this to connect to the phobias that come from our ancient past.
They were all thinking about this as
I
more
swear, if
than
they don't bring
science
that
fiction adventure
History
in the
Channel
future.
aliens guy in there.
He's just
There is a
aliens.
commentary in there about
Yep,
what
that's
what
all
makes
I
human
did.
He just does the interjection.
So where did life come from? What does it mean to be human?
One scratch from global disaster. It's about those monsters outside the movie theater. It's haunting.
Alien was talking about something that we're still not comfortable addressing.
Aliens?
Not space, bro.
No.
Space aliens.
Space.
Was that it?
Aliens.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
about it.
Oh. That was-
Nothing interesting, man.
Yeah, man. Really. Movies. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys?
Well, you know, they had trouble filming stuff here,
No excuse.
so you're gonna
No
get some
excuse.
stinkers. I forgot I was listening to a podcast and they're talking about like the Academy Awards this year. They're gonna just be shitty because there's like no movie.
It seems like there won't be nothing yet.
The only movie that came out last year was Tenet.
Yeah,
Well, it wins everything.
They're gonna give awards to like shitty movies.
All right, people. I gotta end the stream. We've been going for a long time anyway, and I got some editing to do. So maybe we'll see you tomorrow.
Maybe, who knows?
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody.
So life takes.
Later.
Later.